Leprechaun.
Cool it, okay?
I'm the leprechaun.
Stop it, all right?
Don't try and steal me, pot of gold.
Why do you hang around with these guys?
Because they're fun. If I wanted a guy that was all drive and ambition, I could have stayed in Hong Kong. Expect that guys like that are 12 for 10 cents.
I mean, a dime a dozen.
Maybe where you shop. I think you underestimate them. They're really sharp.
Stop it, leprechaun man!
Go, chill.
Common people
Who
have a lot
to you, sweetie?
I'm not.
Sweetie.
Stop it.
Sweetie.
Stop.
Sweetie.
Ah,
Come on, sweetie. Come on. Pixie dust. Pixie dust. Sweetie, it's me. It's me. The leprechaun.
Oh, yeah. These guys, really sharp.
I'm scared.
The leprechaun.
Wanna leave, but can't. Want to move. Get away, leprechaun.
Are you going to move to Ireland?
Welcome in, everybody.
Oh my God! Happy Friday to those who celebrate Big Rich, TD, and Fletch on. Well, it's not St. Patrick's Day, but we're celebrating.
Close enough.
Yeah, and we're celebrating the only way we know how. We're going 3 hours to Irish, probably for the last time. Last year we didn't make it.
Yeah.
We tried desperately to be Irish by the end of the show. And I mean, I'm a quarter Irish to start with, so I have a head start, and it didn't work. We all fell out probably in hour 3. I think we all 3 made it 2 hours.
I felt like I was pretty Irish at the end of that.
You actually might have been the most Irish among us. In fact, we're gonna reset something this year because you are the potato peeling champ. You're going to be taking on Fletch this year instead of me because you beat me. I mean, I thought I had the edge. Like I said, quarter Irish, 25% Irish.
I have a feeling, though, that Fletch may be pretty fast at this. However, I have a strategy that even if he sets the potato down first, I'm going to keep going, make sure I'm clean. So when it goes to the judges.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
This might be a timed event this year. We might tweak that one. Look, I don't want to give too much away as the judge.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, me and your son Caleb will be the judge.
So
Caleb Dale in studio with us as he was a year ago for our St. Paddy's Day celebration.
He's proud of his papa. Okay, wants to see him. In his environment where he thrives.
There's a lot of
/ his papa might need a ride home.
Well,
make that argument as well.
Yeah,
you could
I did last year.
Yeah. So I guess this morning we should start off the St. Patrick's Day celebration by having a toast of green monsters. So
way to go.
Yeah, get your ass in here, Fletch.
By the way, it's a Friday.
Yeah,
it's a bar cart Friday.
It's a bar cart Friday.
Woo!
Brought to you by Keg and Bottle.
That's right. We got our friend Rachel coming back in.
Oh yeah, Rachel Peters.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. I gotta click on the link.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody can see me yet.
Oh, are we waiting to open that until the link is?
No. Caleb, could you film us?
Oh, that's a good call.
We have so many hands. At least 2 extra.
It worked out well this morning as I pulled in the parking lot and he was here ready to enjoy a bar cart Friday.
Oh, yeah,
watching. So he helped me bring in the corned beef and cabbage, which my car smells like ass.
Dude, so I'm doing the studio. Yeah. I'm doing Kogo News this morning. All right, here, let's crack these open.
All right.
Here, get on this side, Fletch.
Ready?
Yeah. Oh, that is perfect.
Oh yeah.
All right. Cheers.
All right. Yeah,
to another St. Patrick's Day.
And to the leprechauns.
To the leprechaun.
Yeah. Yeah. That tastes green. That tastes green.
By the way, sitting next to just my side of the console alone, we have 3 Guinnesses and Baileys. So we're going to be cement mixing it up.
Good.
I also brought in 2 loaves of Irish soda bread. And I got a stick of butter. I don't know if anybody else likes it with butter. I kind of do.
Yeah, I like everything with butter.
That's a good point.
Yeah. And 80-20 rule.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
We get to celebrate responsibly.
That's correct.
Which is so good.
It's correct. Right in front of us, we do have the crock pot with the I was gonna say bangers and mash. I can't remember what it's called. Corned beef and cabbage.
Yeah.
I tried to make bangers and mash. I couldn't find bangers.
Yeah, bangers aren't for sale on this side of the pond, as they say.
Are they not?
Yeah, they are.
Are they?
Where do
Yeah,
you find them?
Iowa Meat Farms has
H
them.
Mark?
Oh, H Mart.
I
Yeah,
bet,
maybe
they'd have them.
Iowa Meat Farms for sure has them. I bought them before.
Is that the Korean market?
In honor of the Padres.
Can you imagine if we're like, yeah, we win and we got bangers and mash at H Mart, where one does.
We also have a cooler across from us filled with the traditional Irish Coors Light.
Oh, we should crack some of those open now too.
Because I brought glasses in, and of course, food coloring.
Yes,
because come on, we can't be 3 hours Irish without green beer.
This is huge, guys. We're doing it. We're doing it again. We're gonna have a potato peeling contest. We're gonna make corned beef and cabbage, which no one else in the building is thrilled with.
No,
I just did a news hit or a sports hit on Kogo News, and Ted Garcia is like, "Are you guys doing corned beef and cabbage again?" I go, "Yeah."
Okay, he ate some last year though.
Well, that's the thing. Like, I was like, "Well, don't hate." I was like, "Celebrate." And he goes, "No, I'm not doing that." He was like, "The whole building's gonna stink."
whatever.
Yeah. So anyways.
You know what I didn't bring them was like mustard. Did we send Caleb to the store for mustard?
Yeah. I look at him. He's just like, "Oh, don't do it."
Yeah.
How could we possibly have St. Patrick's Day without mustard?
Correct. Also, some special guests today.
Oh yeah.
Besides the
Tony
Bar Card
Conjit,
Friday, Tony Conjit,
Rachel Peters. We're also going to be joined by Marco and Rick from the zoo, from the San Diego Zoo. They got a great podcast that you can listen to. They're going to be jumping on, telling us all about it today. Also, how about this? Carrot Top is joining us on the show, which, I mean, could you think of, that is 3 hours to Irish. That fits right in.
Right in. Yeah, absolutely.
Is he Irish?
We're going to ask
Yeah,
him.
we're going to find out.
Yeah,
he's got red hair, so I don't know how tall he is. He could be a leprechaun.
Yeah, that's also true. Yeah, he might fit the bill there as well. So
Carrot Top going to be out at Sequan Casino next Thursday.
that's a show I would
Friday,
go and
I think.
watch.
Oh,
That's
and Friday.
Yeah, he's 2 nights here in San Diego.
Okay. I mean, there's so much conflicting information on this show.
That's fine. You know, maybe we'll clear it up with
Yeah.
Carrot as well. Do
Also-
we call him Carrot or Mr. Top? How do we address him?
no.
I'm just going to go with Carrot.
Yeah, I'll go with Carrot. I feel like that's good.
Or do you call him Carrot Top? Carrot Top, tell us about your childhood.
Where do you want to start here as the carrot dangles in front of us on a number of different topics? You want to go Aztecs? Do you want to go? I mean, all of a sudden the Bears, they got so much better.
Oh, yeah.
And the Chiefs are assembling a dream team.
The Chiefs, it sickens everyone. We'll get to, you know what? Let's start with the Aztecs. We don't want to forget to give the flowers to this team who, I mean, look, what UNLV did to them less than 2 weeks ago. You look at that and you go, oh, wow. Well, it's going to be tough in the opening round of this, and it was. Look, an OT win. They made them earn it. But what Jaden Ledee was able to accomplish was just phenomenal. I mean, that guy, it's like watching a wrecking ball through a city. Like when he is on one, and he was on one yesterday, there's no stopping him.
So he drew 17 fouls last night.
It's just what?
And they probably only called half the ones he actually drew.
Right.
Like during all conference tournaments, this is true. It's a little more free willing for the referees. Like they'll let a little more go. That was a very physical game that was played last night between San Diego State and UNLV. And Jaden Ledee, of course, he takes the brunt of it. So you look at his 39 minutes he played last night, scoring 34 points, 16 rebounds. Like the amount of exhaustion that came with that, you could tell in overtime. Like Jaden was gassed. He had nothing left, and he was still making plays to like really will the Aztecs to victory. And I love that about him. But when you think about what UNLV did to him specifically a week ago, like that was the worst game Jaden had played all year. I think he was like 2 for 12 from the field. UNLV really physicaled him up in the game a couple weeks ago, and they tried to do the exact same thing. He just refused to die.
I know it's not about this, but it is kind of about this. Like individually, he had something to prove there.
For
and
sure.
He wanted to prove it, and he knows scouts are watching. And as you're getting into tournament time, this is the time where star players can really make themselves a lot of money at the NBA level. We're talking about lottery draft picks and things of that nature. TD, when you watch this tournament, you see a game that hard fought to open the tournament, 17th straight tournament win, or I should say tournament start win for the Aztecs. You look at a game like that and you say, well, if they're all like this team's going to be exhausted. Is this a good thing or a bad thing if they make it deep or even win this conference tournament?
Oh, I don't see anything bad in this. I mean, I understand. Yeah, this team will be exhausted, but the heart that you show out there, I mean, when they go out and just lay it on out there, I'm telling you, you know this, Rich, when you go out and play, I know you're exhausted, but you also have that feeling of accomplishment, like a hard day's work where you go, yep, that's how it's done. And guess what? That's how we're going to do it every single time. So when I was asking for that upswing, there it is. Well, I mean, you just throttled up and showed me as a fan, this team could do it again.
I'm with you. And I think they could win this tournament. And I think they could go into the March Madness bracket and really, really perform similarly to the way they did last year. I mean, they do have stuff they still need to cure. We need to see them hit perimeter shots on a more consistent basis. That's going to be something that follows them unless they get that short up during this tournament. But putting that aside, what I'm focused on is, all right, so say they really have to fight their way through this tournament and they get to the championship game, say they win the championship game, and I might be getting ahead of myself, but does that sacrifice any of the endurance you're going to need to make it through the most important bracket, which obviously is March Madness?
Only if, God forbid, someone gets hurt. You still get a week off in between these. They are 21 to 24-year-olds playing in these games. Really, some of them even younger when you look at Miles Bird and Elijah Saunders. I don't think it's a big deal in terms of like cardio. Like, will they be exhausted, like out of shape heading into March Madness? It is a big deal if someone gets banged up. And look, last night, Darion Trammell was limping at some point, and he played a hell of a game. Like, at this point in the season, no one's fully healthy, and that's always been the argument against these conference tournament games, because a lot of conferences, you end up playing 4 games in 4 days. Mountain West, if you get the bye, you're playing 3 games in 3 days, so it's a little bit less. But that's the only way this impacts you, is if someone gets hurt. Now, when you look at what happens in the Mountain West tournament every single year, like yesterday, Utah State and Fresno State went to overtime. Fresno State took Utah State to overtime for a second consecutive time, and San Diego State gets Utah State today. So both teams coming up tonight at 6:30 are both coming off games yesterday that ended up in overtime. Both teams are going to be a little bit shelled. Both teams are going to be a little bit gassed, and both teams have won a game against the other this year. Like, this sets up for Great Osobor, who was the Mountain West Coaches Player of the Year this year, and Jaden Ledee, who was the Mountain West Media Player of the Year this year. This sets up to be one of potentially the best games in the country happening. San Diego State, Utah State, tonight, 6:30.
And you are going to watch it on the heels of a St. Patty's Day celebration.
Yeah, I don't know what my game plan is here, boys.
Your game plan is just to do it.
Right, but
you got to be like those Aztecs. You got to have the heart, buddy.
I got a lot of responsibility tonight, and I came in like 100% positive I was not going to touch a drop of alcohol today, and I have changed my mind completely.
Look, you got to look at this day right here, this morning, as the Mountain West tournament.
This is my climb.
Yeah, this is your climb.
This is it. You're at base camp, right? We all got our gear. You got a pickaxe in your hand. You're staring at the crag in front of you, and you're saying, I'm about to dominate planet Earth in the most primitive way possible. I'm just gonna scale it with finger. Oh, good. He's
do it. But does that do anything for you guys tonight? Because like Great Osobor, Jaden Ledee, they're the 2 biggest guys in the Mountain West, just in terms of weight, I'm sure, and just size. Like, they're huge dudes. Great Osobor win. Like, the coaches of the Mountain West said, Great Osobor, you are the player of the year. The media of the Mountain West said, Jaden Ledee, you are the player of the year. They get to go head to head tonight.
Yeah.
Does that do anything to get the juice? Like, this is a heavyweight battle. This is Mike Tyson and Jake Paul. This is it, man.
Except no punches will be pulled.
That's right.
They're going to be thrown, though. These teams hate each other.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Does it get the juices flowing? Yeah, hell yeah, it does. I'm pumped, man.
Yeah, Utah State's a good team.
Yeah, this would be cool.
Yeah, Utah State's a good team. Regular season conference champs. I mean, that's fun. That's when again, what I said is what I said. I don't want anything that happens here to sacrifice any winning that could be done in the bracket that matters. But yeah, this is cool. I love how good the Mountain West is, because this is going to be one of those tournaments that actually has an impact. This conference tournament will have an impact on how March plays out.
Now, there is a stat that I hesitate to even bring up because it could be considered jinxy, you know?
Okay.
Brian Dutcher, since he took over, he's done 6 full seasons. This is his 7th. Has never not been in the Mountain West Tournament Championship game.
Wow. Jeez.
So this would be Brian Dutcher's 7th straight, and he would be 7 out of 7 if they get the win tonight, heading to the Mountain West Conference Tournament.
Well, with that, there's no other coach or team with better experience during this time of the year. So it feels like they're fated to be in this championship game. But again, at what cost? That's my only concern. We'll see. We also have NFL free agency that continues to power forward. We have plenty of updates to pass along, and ones that land close to home for me in particular. Before we get to halftime, though, I must say we have giveaways and great ones. Shamrock, the celebration. What's that?
We're done with that one. Sorry.
Oh, we're not doing Shamrock.
No, because it's tomorrow, so we had to have time to get the tickets out.
Okay, let's delete this off the rundown.
I mean, just to be friendly, the Shamrock St. Patty's Day Music and Beer Festival is happening tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But we don't have those tickets.
We're not giving you anything for it. We're just giving you a helpful reminder.
That's right.
We do have a pair of tickets to see Slightly Stupid.
Yeah.
And they're playing with the Dirty Heads. So if you want to see both of those great bands over at North Island Credit Union Amphitheater, August 24th, you could go to livenation.com.
Did you go to a former rundown?
No,
you're a genius. Oh yeah, you are.
Yeah,
I was like, I don't see anything, but
yeah, this is absolutely untrue. The things that I'm saying, but we do have those Slightly Stupid tickets. August 24th. That is a North Island Credit Union Amphitheater show. LiveNation.com for more information, or just keep listening to the show, because if we remember through all of these St. Patty's Day celebrating, we will give those pair of tickets away.
Oh yeah.
Jaden Ledee, that's what I got for you. 34 points, 16 rebounds, 39 minutes of play last night. Lamont Butler also had a really nice game with 12 points in 40 minutes. Jaden Ledee and Lamont Butler combining to give me yet another Prize Picks win. The boys on fire. Padres have landed in Korea. They're going to play exhibition games on Sunday and Monday before taking on the Dodgers on Wednesday in their season opener. Are we tailgating that game? 2 a.m.? Are we committing to that?
I mean, we haven't committed to it yet.
But check this out. Okay. What if we live stream from our beds? Like,
I have a wife who will be very pissed off.
What? You won't even know. You're just eating a hot dog there in bed.
A Foreman grill hot dog.
Right.
It'll be a chili dog. And can I suck it?
God, John Mellon.
All you guys do is sing that song. In the NFL, Keenan Allen traded from the Chargers to the Bears for a 4th-round pick. That's it. And the defending Super Bowl champs, the Chiefs, they signed Marquise Brown to a 1-year deal, adding to their wide receiver group. Can you guys believe it was a 4th-round pick that got Keenan Allen? Also, that means Richie Ornberger has one teammate.
No teammates left on
Joey Bosa?
No. Joey Bosa was drafted in 2016.
So Keenan was your last teammate.
Yeah.
The San Diego Chargers are dead.
That was your last chili dog.
That was my last chili dog. Taste free. No, he was drafted the same year I was signed to the Chargers, 2013, and it's been a blast watching his career with the team, and obviously it'll continue on in Chicago, whether he's getting passes thrown to him by Caleb Williams or Justin Fields or someone else. I mean, I guess they could surprise us all, but
so Chargers fans, or the bots who play Chargers fans on X, are ticked off that it was only a 4th-round pick that the Chargers got in compensation for Keenan Allen.
I don't think people understand how draft compensation works. Like, Keenan Allen is ancient for a wide receiver. And also, by the way, like, he's played a lot of games. Like, he's been healthy enough throughout his career that he's got a ton of tread taken off those tires. And, you know, if he's had major injuries, don't get me wrong, he's talented and there's absolutely no problems I can see with his game, but there's a natural order to these things that you're not going to sacrifice a 1st rounder or even a 2nd rounder or really even a 3rd rounder for a guy who may only help your roster for a year or two.
It's like you're buying a used car. You know, it's got a lot of miles on it, but maybe it's in great shape. And you're like, yeah, I know there's no leaks or anything. But
you seen how expensive used cars are these days?
Yeah. Yeah,
But
that
but
I
it's
can
all
sell my
down.
Tacoma, which has 200,000 miles on it almost, for 25 grand right now.
Yeah, well, but it's all relative. Like that's just what they're worth now. It's always, I mean, it's much less than a new car.
Yeah, right,
And
right.
that's the point. Like you're not like Keenan Allen. If we did the draft all over again, he wouldn't be a third rounder. Obviously, he would have been a first round draft pick with a bullet. Like that guy has been Mr. Dependable for a decade in the NFL. The problem is you can't go back and rehash it. And the truth is he's gotten paid. He's gotten broken off. No embarrassment. But that's the best the Chargers could do.
This to me screamed Caleb Williams needs a dependable receiver, a dependable route runner, someone with great hands to come over and really teach him how to be a quarterback in the NFL, because who's better to do that than a veteran wide receiver who's now been uber successful with multiple quarterbacks at the NFL level, including, by the way, one rookie with Justin Herbert. Keenan Allen had a 1,000-yard season that year, his rookie year, I believe. So when you look at this move, it just helps Caleb Williams mature in the league.
Chiefs.
Or Justin Fields.
I really don't think so.
I mean, he's still there.
Yeah, he hasn't left.
They haven't traded him yet.
It does kind of feel like they got a divorce though, and the guy just lives at the house still.
Yeah, he's just in the basement now.
yeah.
They're like, why is daddy on the couch in the basement?
Well, he feeds the dogs.
Justin hasn't found a job yet.
Yeah. Daddy, well, mommy and daddy had a talk, and daddy really likes the basement.
Just playing Call of Duty down there all day.
Oh, dude, yeah, cheese doodle stains on the armrests, like because he's just like, well, screw it, I'm moving out anyways.
It's like the old plaid couch with the knit blanket over the back. That's the only thing down there.
Kind of sounds like the dream.
Yeah, it actually.
Yeah,
does,
I kind of want to go to Justin's house.
Yeah, Coors Light, cheese doodles, awesome recliner.
Gosh, kind of sounds like St. Patty's Day.
No, there's a recliner somewhere,
Oh,
and it
yeah.
stinks like corned beef and
Oh,
cabbage,
God,
even
yeah.
though nobody's cooking it.
No.
Just hot farts.
Just hot farts.
And how about the stupid Chiefs, man?
Marquise Hollywood Brown?
I'm over them because he works so well in that system.
Oh, he'll be great. I mean, Patrick Mahomes is going to work well with most receivers except for Kadarius Toney.
Yeah. well, he got him there.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's true. And then they benched him in the playoffs. They're like, you know what, we're done.
Yeah,
this is.
But even Kadarius
You're
Toney,
going
like
to the basement with
2
the
years
dogs.
ago, Kadarius Toney was one of the most important pieces to win a Super Bowl, and then last year he was a disaster.
An absolute unmitigated disaster.
Right.
Jags also signed your boy Eric Armstead. He goes on a $50+ million deal.
3 years, 51. Now Eric Armstead also had surgery 2 days ago. Like he's in a wheelchair currently because of his torn meniscus that he played on the entire way through the second half of that season last year.
In a wheelchair for a knee surgery?
Yeah, there's a
What
video
is
of
he
him.
doing?
It's really cute, actually. It's a selfie video with him and
Really
Dre Greenlaw.
cute?
Like looking at all the handicap stuff we can do around LA, and they're just wheelchaired around all
It's
day.
really cute.
I think you're the only human I know who would describe like a pass rusher, and he's adorable.
He's a dude. It's just
Honestly,
want to snuggle him.
Eric Armstead is kind of adorable. Like he is the most pure human ever.
Tell you what,
Congratulations, Jags.
$51 million. I mean, I do find him a little attractive.
Tell you what, yeah. All of a sudden, Eric Armstead's not so bad after all.
He's like even more of a teddy bear than Rich is. You know, like Rich looks like very inviting, very welcoming. Like Eric Armstead is way more so.
We gotta get Ben drunk. We gotta get Ben drunk. He's gonna say some weird stuff. No, it's sober flex. No, this is good. Honestly, I'm not getting. You know what? You're absolutely right. I actually on somebody better eulogize me when I'm dead.
How snuggly you were.
He was so damn inviting.
Well, there's certain offensive linemen like Chris Long.
Yeah,
I wouldn't want to get near. He seems scary.
Well, he's a defensive lineman. But I do understand what you're saying. He does look
so
like.
So is Eric Armstead. I'm just talking about the big boys.
Yeah. Just big fellas in general, linemen in general. Yeah, there are some scary dudes. Yeah. There's no question about it.
Who's the dude that took his helmet off and threw it in the Saints game? Is that Kyle Hurley?
Turley.
Kyle Turley.
Yeah.
Scary.
yeah.
You don't know. You don't
Nick
know
Hardwick?
outside of the game.
Kind of scary.
Rich Orberger in the game. Scary.
I don't know. I would just be like, y'all want to snuggle instead? I would say things like that. I'm like, this is a rough game. I think I'd rather have sweet tea.
I'm a little upset that Fletch didn't look at me and say how inviting I was.
You're not a lineman.
Now that I'm 31 pounds lighter than I was 6 months ago.
Honestly, you were more snuggly before, but you're better now.
Yeah, now
Feel
you're
better now.
You have all these edges. You're hard. You got that V that goes down to your groin.
That's because I was bit by a banana spider.
That's right.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, isn't the worst thing in the world. Depending
Just saying.
on,
It's like, I mean, like for 4 hours, there's a lot of high fives.
every dark cloud has a silver lining.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's
you're
right.
gonna have an owie, but you're also gonna be handing out a couple. Catch my drift?
And what's great is being 31 pounds lighter. I mean, I've got more endurance now.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Oh,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah,
and
yeah,
that's
yeah.
and that's something SDFatLoss.com could do for you as well. Banana Spider and SDFatLoss.com go hand in hand.
It's hand and glove.
That's right.
It's
Look, we're being stupid, but honestly, if you want to feel better, you want to lose some of these unwanted pounds, go to SDFatLoss.com because you're going to lose them. I promise you that. I promise you that. And you're going to lose them fast. And here's the beauty of it. Once you lose the weight, you're not going to yo-yo diet. You're not going to lose that weight and then gain it all right back because you stopped some fad diet, some crazed diet right now, some diet that maybe you went to the doctor for and got some medication to lose all the weight, because it'll work. You'll lose weight, but as soon as you stop whatever that fad diet is, you're going to gain all that weight right back and then some. You don't want to do that. You want to keep that weight off, and that's what you'll do with SDFatLoss.com. So go there right now. Let Wayne and Chloe put together a tailor-made solution for you, for your body type, for your activity, your lifestyle. And I'm telling you, it's going to change your life. I know it sounds insane, but it honestly will change your life. You are going to feel so much better every single day. You're going to sleep better. Those aches and pains are going to go away. The little things in life are going to get easier. Tying your shoes. Yeah, I know. It used to be a complete pain for me. I honestly, but losing 31 pounds, man, it sure helps. SDFatLoss.com. Go there, schedule your free consultation today. You got nothing to lose except those unwanted pounds. SDFatLoss.com, SDFatLoss.com. Coming up, they got the luck of the Irish, and we're just happy that both teams had a good time. We'll talk about it next. It's not often that both teams come out winners. We'll explain coming up next.
This update presented by the California Department of Public Health. Aztecs Hoops. The boys get the win last night in overtime, 74-71 over UNLV. Jaden Ledee, 34 points and 16 rebounds. That led the way for the Scarlet and Black. Coming up tonight, the semifinals of the Mountain West Tournament. Aztecs get Utah State for a third time this season as the boys look to advance to a 7th straight Mountain West championship game. Padres have landed in Korea. They got exhibition games on Sunday and Monday before they get the Dodgers on Wednesday in their season opener. And in the NFL, Keenan Allen traded from the Chargers to the Bears for a 4th-round pick. Marquise Brown going to the Chiefs on a 1-year deal. What does it take to take on Alzheimer's? Courage to learn the facts and know the signs. The confidence to talk to your healthcare provider about screening and early detection. Find out how you can take on Alzheimer's at takeonalz.com.
Happy St. Patrick's Day. Big Rich, TD, and Fletch, San Diego Sports 760. Rolling right along here on 3 Hours to Irish. We've already started to become Irish with green monsters. Of course, it's Irish tradition to have a green monster in the morning.
Yeah.
That's right. How you start the day.
That's right. Yeah. Nobody's going to beat us.
Yeah.
Not on Irish Day. I almost called it. What the hell's the matter?
Irish Day. Irish Day, everyone. You'll have your
green beer and drink it too.
Bangers and mash actually looks pretty good. And I went to the store. I went to one store, Albertsons, and I was like, "Yeah, so where do you keep the bangers?" And they were like,
"Are they next to the mash?"
No one's brought up fish tacos, and I find that weird. Like, fish tacos is the St. Patrick's Day celebration, the normal food to eat on St. Patrick's Day.
Without a doubt, yeah.
I will say this. At some point, I do want to completely relinquish the show building over to Fletch for a St. Patty's Day and have Fletch.
Oh, dude.
Like, if we do it Fletch's way, it's going to be like fish tacos and weird stuff.
You
guys
like cheese puffs and fish tacos?
Yeah.
Irish
margaritas.
Wait a second.
It's a green margarita. It's like a sour apple margarita. Very Irish.
Dude, you are just absconding with all the traditions that I celebrate during Cinco de Mayo, and you're just doing it in March instead.
Because hot take, Cinco de Mayo is a way better party.
Wow. How could you say that in front of her crock pot?
Listen, the smell of enchiladas pales in comparison to the smell of farts coming out of this crock pot.
Like, really think about it. You're smelling
corned beef and cabbage.
Like, this smell is worse than the smell that comes out of the thing at 8 a.m.
It's very similar.
It's close.
Wait,
yeah.
Hold on. Are they making corned beef and cabbage every day at 8 o'clock?
So to let everybody on the inside of the road,
hot baby farts.
Yeah. I Heart San Diego, for whatever reason, our studio becomes what we like to call the fart box at 8:30 to 9:30 in the morning every morning. And we have this weird, I guess it's a PVC pipe that just protrudes out into our studio.
It's like a 5-inch pipe.
Yeah, it's
massive.
It's a waistline for sure, or an old waistline. Either way, we think that's where the smell's emanating from.
Old waistline that heads down to the underground subway train
where Justin Fields is playing Call of Duty and farting.
Dude,
if
Justin Fields is
living the
responsible
dream.
For this. All right, you get your ass in here. We're gonna open up these beers.
Yeah,
come here.
Yeah,
what?
This is how. Come on, you got to
Monster again?
Oh no!
We're
making green beer.
They're icy cold.
They really are.
Okay, then you guys text Schaefer and tell him he's doing pregame tonight by himself.
Yeah, that's fine.
Done.
Wait, what are you talking about? You got hours, man. You got like 9 hours before you got to do.
You are a professional broadcaster.
You got plenty of time.
You can make it.
Okay. Oh wow, shirt's being unbuttoned right now.
This is why I love Fletch. There you go.
Jumps in.
All right. Okay, and crack them. All right.
Oh god, that's good. It's good. All right.
I'm gonna get a.
Not the first time that's happened.
Video of us here.
Okay.
We're pouring out our.
Oh yeah, we lost our videographer. I sent him to the store.
That's okay. That's okay. So we got to make a green beer,
and
it's pretty simple.
Yeah, you put food coloring in the glass, and then pour the beer in. Wow, it's getting dicey, Fletch.
Is that gonna work? It is not gonna work.
So Fletch just put the beer in the glass and let it pour in hands-free, which is a cool look, but it did spill all over the desk.
You know what? That actually worked better than I thought. That was really cool.
Yeah, that was really cool.
#college.
And I
I probably didn't need 3 drops of green food coloring, by the way. Look at Steve Hartman looking over our shoulder in that video.
He's always watching
Yeah.
me.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, I put those towels in the ice chest that Fletch is using to wipe up the green beer, and turns out the ice really melts on the way here.
Well,
Those are soaked.
Beginning our St. Patty's Day celebrations here. The Padres, they're celebrating. Look, it's what's interesting about the Dylan Cease trade is both sides won. Both sides won. It's so rare that you see articles written where it's, hey, gang, like the White Sox got a lot better, and so did the Padres.
I saw a really interesting take from a Padres fan yesterday that then got stolen and put on Bleacher Report.
Yeah.
And it was, you got to think of the Dylan Cease trade as actually a 3-team trade. So in the long run, a lot of the pieces that went to the White Sox were from the Yankees in the Juan Soto trade. So if you think of it as a 3-team trade, really the biggest pieces are Juan Soto and Dylan Cease. The White Sox got a bunch of Yankees. The Padres got a couple Yankees and Dylan Cease, and the Yankees got Juan Soto. It's a way more fair trade all the way around.
It's just spread all the way out.
And it was spread over the course of, 3 months?
Yeah.
Golly. Guy really talked a lot of crap about the trade.
Did you? And you were online late last night just like, Dylan Cease is a hoe.
I mean, the Juan Soto trade.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to give AJ Preller this much credit, it's actually kind of genius. But that is if this was the thought process the whole time, and how could he have possibly known that Dylan Cease would be available at this point in the season? Like, there really isn't a way. But if you look at it all in hindsight, it actually comes up all Padres.
Yeah. The Yahoo article that I was looking at last night said, look, obviously Dylan Cease fills a major hole in the rotation. And then you look on the other side with the White Sox is they're building for a future. And we just got a video from Tony Conja. Wait, get that close to the microphone.
I don't know. Okay, well, I don't know if he cusses, but
Is Tony playing 3 hours to Irish?
Tony's at the gym working out.
Oh, what a loser.
Yeah, hang on. Let's see if we can hear it.
Boys, Marker Friday. Got to train for you boys. Got to get it ready in shape so I don't mind those calories. So thanks to my boy Arnett.
Wow.
My cameraman Sheldon.
He's got a medicine ball. He's got a Bowflex.
Jeez.
By the way, who is his trainer?
That's his. I'm pretty sure that's his accountant.
Good God. Yeah. So
boys ready to work out?
Yeah, this is how we work out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cheers.
For 3 hours Irish. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That was very cold.
Oh, it is cold and green.
Yeah.
I feel so Irish.
Yeah, this is working.
That might have been a mistake.
Wow. Well, I'm happy that all teams involved here had fun.
I'm happy if they're happy.
The Padres, the Yankees, the White Sox, everyone had a good time here, which is great news. Great news. As did you unplug your camera again?
Yeah, he does that.
I didn't charge my computer at all.
Wow. It happens. It happens. Well, it is a Bar Cart Friday here, brought to you by Keg and Bottle. Tony Conja coming in. 10 locations all throughout San Diego County, by the way. So if you'd like to stock up on the green beer, stop by. Stop by. Tell them Big Rich, TD, and Fletch sent you. Go a long way for us. You know what I'm saying?
Buy a keg.
Yeah, buy a whole
you know what?
keg.
Yeah, get a keg and get a kegerator in your house. But we're going to continue to celebrate here in true Irish fashion with soda bread, bangers and mash.
It's all happening.
Yeah, it's all happening.
Actually, coming up next, we're going to do our annual tradition of watching Fletch choke down a cement mixer.
Well, we're going to go to that right away.
Yes.
We're going right into that. Ooh, by the way, with our special guest from the zoo coming in, I'm going to have to change my monologue. It's just going to be inappropriate.
No,
Are you talking about killing animals?
No, not at all.
Are we scrambling eagle eggs?
What? That makes me so sad. No, it has nothing to do with animals. It was, well, sort of, I guess. I don't know. We'll get there. We'll see how I feel after the cement mixer.
Yeah, it's all happening coming up on the other side. If you're watching on the stream, we thank you. If you're listening on the stream on the free iHeartRadio app, that's the way to do it. Like, subscribe, and review us. But when you review us, just give us 5 stars or don't do it at all. We'll be right back. All right, coming up next, we cement and mix it up. This is going to get off the rails real quick today, folks. Big Rich, CD, and Fledge, top of the morning to you.
Did you drink the rest of my green beer?
Sorry, yes.
You were out of the studio, TD?
Yeah.
Rich and I were talking like, clearly I've been hammered on a Bar Car Friday before. Clearly you're hammered most Bar Car Fridays.
Yeah.
When's the last time we saw Rich really go over the rail?
Yeah.
Well, today is the last time we saw Rich really go over the rail.
Rich does a great job, though, of masking it.
Tony Conja, the challenge is yours.
Oh, God.
The gauntlet has been thrown.
I'm going to need more cabbage.
Today is the day Rich Orberger leaves the studio like in the bed of my Tacoma.
Yeah. Rachel Peters from Hodlin and Company. You're coming back. You got those green Jello shots. Woo! Woo! We're going to start things off with a Cameron's Kick here at 8 o'clock. Not exactly sure what that is, but we're ready for it.
If Kirk Cameron isn't in studio just handing out roundhouses, I don't know what we're doing wrong.
Is Kirk Cameron coming in?
I don't. You
Do
know
you
what?
think he drinks?
I'm pretty sure he's campaigning for one of the candidates. I forget what race it was, but I
don't
remember
know who that is.
Kirk Cameron.
Growing Pains.
For anybody who didn't watch, Growing Pains star, became very political in his like later years, and I forget what political race it was, or even what party.
He got real religious.
Oh, maybe so. It must have been a Republican Party candidate. I forget which one, but I just remember all of a sudden, blast from the past, Kirk Cameron is stumping for candidate Y or Z. I'm just like, what?
There's some Democrat out there going, "Oh, lefty can't go to church."
I've got good Christian values, but also love social issues. Look,
today is not the day to talk politics, boys.
No, it's a perfect.
We're just skating the line.
We're just gonna get drunk. We're gonna sit on like one of those brown woven couches in a basement and shout things about people who think differently from us.
Make sure you're tuned in. It's 7:45. We're gonna break down our thoughts on pro-life, pro-choice.
Yeah. That's coming. We want to get a good buzz before we get into that debate.
Have you noticed that like comedy has really started to go this direction? election when it comes to like who the presidential candidates are. Like comedy is at its peak right now because they're making fun of both sides.
Yeah.
John Mulaney had this whole stand-up the other day where he was talking about, all right, coming up in November, we're gonna have an elderly person competition. Half the country is gonna vote for one elderly person, the other half is gonna vote for the other
Did you
elderly
hear
person.
John Mulaney's breakdown of Field of Dreams on the Oscars?
Oh my gosh.
We're gonna have to pull it up.
Yeah,
It's so spot on. It's fantastic.
I love him. I think
Same.
he bears his soul. Like he had all these issues he's come back from. All right, get your ass in here, Fletch.
What?
You're gonna hear this a lot.
No,
today.
I was doing such a good job of like
wait.
pushing this off.
No, you're doing fine.
It looks like you only went like a halfie.
Yeah, so I went halfie on the cement mixer. So for anybody who's unaware, the cement mixer it's Guinness and it's Bailey's Irish cream. Some people add a whiskey element to it. We're not going to do that. We're not going to torture Fletch.
Did we do that last year?
I think we did.
Okay.
We might have gone halfy.
Because it kind of tasted like Jaeger almost.
So this is how it works. You have a shot glass of your Bailey's.
This is what the Irish do.
I'm fairly certain this is big. This is big in Ireland. And then you have a draft glass of Guinness. You fill halfway. You drop the shot in the Guinness. Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Mm-hmm. Here it is. 1, 2, 3, drop.
Okay,
it's floated.
No, this is wrong. Hang on.
Okay, I'm done.
It didn't work.
Oh, no, just go. Don't. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You're doing it. Sure.
There it is. Go. Oh, again. What? How did you spit that back in the cup?
That was so gross.
That was so bad.
It was like watching one of the eagles feed their baby birds.
Speaking of,
You guys have no idea
Poor
how many
Eagles.
times I've puked doing that same thing in college. As soon as it hits my mouth, it's like that's the flavor.
I love the aftertaste.
yeah, same.
Yeah.
I think it's really good.
It's very refreshing.
In fact, I think it's the only way I can drink a Guinness.
Need Monster.
yeah, dude. Okay, so real quick, coming up next, we have Rick and Marco coming in. They're gonna be talking about their podcast. They work for the San Diego Zoo.
Did you almost say Rick and Morty?
I almost said Rick and Morty.
Yeah. I when you said it, I was like, that's not right.
I'm Pickle Rick. Also, coming up next, we're gonna be playing a game called Pot of Gold.
You taking PEDs?
What is
Yeah,
that?
yeah. I got to get swole, man.
Oh my gosh.
No,
look
I'm
at this
taking
guy.
some Tylenol. I'm prepping. Come on,
Proactive.
Yeah, I'll pass them over here to Richie.
Yeah, that's actually a good idea.
Right.
We're gonna take the edge off.
Yeah.
Um,
Don't need that box.
Pot of Gold is very simple. What we're gonna do is we're gonna reach into the pot of gold and we're gonna pull out a shiny coin. That shiny coin is gonna have a question about the NFL on it, right? And we're definitely not gonna spin a wheel. No chance. This is a very different thing from Wheel of Football.
Completely separate. Brand new.
Don't you confuse it with that.
Yeah,
Can some of the coins we pull out have like different challenges on it?
That could be fun
Oh
too.
yeah.
Like, you gotta do 10 push-ups or
What kind of why would that be the challenge?
I don't know, like go like Flash Kogo.
Like
Flash Kogo. So the show's canceled.
Yeah.
Fletch showed his wiener to
No,
Ted
whoa,
Garcia.
whoa, not that Flash. I got like this.
Oh, just nipples?
Yeah.
Lucinda can't complain. She said there was way too many man nipples in the newsroom.
although almond shaped.
That's right. That's right.
That people are paying $5,000 for.
Yeah. David Beckham has really changed the way men look at their nipples or their chest in general.
Mhm.
Look, we got plenty of great stuff coming up next.
Sports.
Carrot Top is going to join us. The people from the zoo, Marco and Rick. Keep it right here. It's our St. Paddy's Day celebration. Big Rich, Stevie, and Fletch, San Diego Sports 760.
This update is presented by the California Department of Public Health. Aztecs Hoops, the boys get the win last night in overtime, 74-71 over UNLV. Jaden Ledee, 34 points, 16 boards to lead the way for the Scarlet and Black. Coming up tonight, semifinals of the Mountain West Tournament. The Aztecs get Utah State for a third time this season. The boys look to advance to a 7th straight Mountain West Championship game. Padres have landed in Korea. They got exhibition games on Sunday and Monday before taking on the Dodgers on Wednesday in their season opener. And in the NFL, Keenan Allen, now a Bear, a 4th-round pick was traded to the Chargers from the Bears. And the defending Super Bowl champs, the Chiefs, they signed Marquise Brown to a 1-year deal, adding to their wide receiver group. What does it take to take on Alzheimer's? Courage to learn the facts and know the signs, and confidence to talk to your healthcare provider about screening and early detection. Find out how you can take on Alzheimer's at takeonalz.com.
Happy Friday to those who celebrate. Happy St. Patrick's Day to you all. We're doing it. Yeah. It's Bar Car Friday, brought to you by Keg and Bottle, 10 locations around San Diego. Also, Hodling & Co. coming in studio. This will be the second time in like about 5 weeks. Rachel Peters going to be in studio with us.
Right, we also saw her at the big game tailgate.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
I was it's been
Rachel parties.
Yeah.
She did tell us last time she was here, I will be here for St. Paddy's.
She did. Yeah, she was like, there's no other choice. Sorry. Yeah.
We basically, she told us, like, we didn't book her. She's just coming back.
She's us like, and powerful women, we are hopeless.
Yeah. You may die.
Yeah,
wow.
We're going to, and that may be the truth.
Are you taking the tags off of last year's decorations?
Yeah, I think it's time. I don't think we're returning this.
No, I think we're going to keep it.
I love how I just throw it on the floor, like, and we'll see that next year at St. Paddy's Day.
By the way, apparently Sarah Beebe on the other side of the building here does Irish dancing. Like for real, when she was 14 years old, I guess she went and did Irish dance. So she was challenging us to an Irish dance competition.
I mean, BFD, when I was 14-year-old, I was making threes. You see how good of a basketball player I am now.
Okay, so you bring that up. Now, you just showed us a video on the TV here of the last time you had cement mixers. And were you at this party when the roof collapsed?
Yes.
Okay.
So this is St. Friday's Day. I don't know if it's still going on at Cal Poly, but it's the Friday before St. Patrick's Day every year. And it's 4 a.m. You get up, you go down to the neighborhood where all the frat houses are. Everybody blitzed, cops everywhere. And so 4:30 in the morning is when that actually happened. And I'm outside on the ground, all my roommates on the roof.
Right.
That collapsed.
Can you pull that video back up? Do you have it handy? I just want you to take a look at something in the video as you talk about your basketball career.
Because we noticed a little something that maybe may make it trickier to have success on the basketball court.
Right.
Because if these buildings are to code.
Well, I mean, you can see by the crowd around, so unless you went to school with several thousand 8-foot individuals.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, the basketball hoop that I think you played on where you garnered your skills for the Hardwood and Ball Classic was only 8 feet tall.
Yeah, look at this. Hang on. There's going to be a shot. So there goes the roof. And then you got B-roll.
You got some B-roll, a guy carrying some Keystone.
Somebody's getting intervied now.
Yeah, I don't know.
Green bandana guy.
I don't know. Gigantic green glasses. Okay, look at the basketball hoop. Look at the hoop. Look at the hoop. The hoop is only at 8 feet.
Dude. Yeah, this wasn't my house.
What?
Yeah, but is that where you
practiced? I'm probably in that picture.
Is that where you practiced? is that where you got your skills?
Yeah, because I could see how now what J-Riff was shooting on was absolutely a regulation 10-foot hoop.
Very true. Very true.
Okay,
the guy inside the house in the white shirt. Can you guys see that?
Inside the house. Yeah.
Roommate Nash.
That's your roommate?
What?
Yeah, through college.
You on the roof? He's in the house.
He was
crashing down
on the roof that collapsed, as well as like 4 of my other roommates.
I'll tell you what, if there's a way to go, like, you know what I mean? Like,
right. Yeah.
If all of a sudden the old obit is getting written.
None of them even got a scratch. There was a girl whose entire leg got impaled.
Oh, right.
And she was laughing.
Lose her leg?
She was laughing the whole time.
I would consider that a scratch, though.
She was laughing?
No, dude, there was like
was
a
it all
piece
the
of the
soda
roof.
bread?
that went through her leg, and we all walked right past her on our way out because she was on the gurney in the ambulance, laughing her ass off as there was a piece of wood stuck all the way through her leg.
It's like the movie Twister.
Wow.
Except it's St. Patty's Day and everybody's drunk and laughing at near fatal injuries.
Was there a flying cow?
Could have been.
I mean, that was Twister, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Where the cow comes flying by.
Yeah.
All right. So listen, we have so many things to get to. We have a giveaway for Slightly Stupid. That's coming up August 24th at North Island Credit Union Amphitheater.
Grab that spinning pot of gold.
Oh yeah. We also have a pot of gold that we need to reach into. Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
Oh,
bring it on over here. I know it's heavy, filled with gold coins.
Yeah. We're employing the aid of Caleb Dale, TD's son.
Yeah.
He's helping us out today because there's a lot of moving parts on the St. Patrick's Day celebration, as you know.
Will Eric Hosmer be an all-star this season?
Also, as everybody knows, we play a game every St. Patty's Day and always will called Pot of Gold.
Number 2.
And what we do during Pot of Gold.
Number 3.
I don't know why she doesn't call me back.
Number 4.
We reach into the pot.
Number 5.
Why is you counting so much?
Will Eric Hosmer be an all-star this season?
We pull out a shiny gold coin and it gives us a question about the NFL. So if you will, Travis, if you could reach into the pot of gold.
Let me just reach in here real quick. I'm just swirling the coins around, and I'm gonna pull one out. Hang on, let me.
Yeah.
And now I got one.
What does it say?
It says, "Will Justin Fields be traded?"
Dude, that is such a crazy. The chips, those gold medallions. They sound just like the wheel football, but I promise everybody, it's not the wheel football.
This is gonna sound super mean, but Rich, when you get released from an NFL team, do you get paid like everything left on the contract?
No. Only your guarantees. So what if he's due any guarantees, he'll get paid those. But yeah, that's the problem with
a rookie deal's different with getting released than like long-term deal. Like, can Justin Fields technically just be released?
He can. Yeah, anybody can be.
Because that's what's going to happen.
Yeah.
They're not finding a trade partner.
Do you think Justin Fields will get put out to pasture?
Oh boy. You know what?
I'm glad you're here. You get to see a live.
Take a lap. Let me hand you the pot of gold.
Okay, hang on.
I'm taking a lap.
Hang on, I got the pot of gold right here.
I'm already sweating.
So you think that he's going to get cut?
I do. I don't think they've found anything close to what they wanted.
I do think he gets traded, but I think it waits till after the draft.
Is it a 4th round pick?
Yeah, it'll probably be something like a third. It'll probably be 2 picks. It'll probably be like a 3rd and a 5th. That's my guess.
I don't know if he's
like future draft picks.
I don't know.
Well, we'll see. I mean, so I do.
And after the draft, there's not going to be any quarterback needy teams
because there's no way he's going to be on a roster. Or excuse me, there's no way he's going to be on the Bears roster. Like they've got to get rid of him. All right, hang on. Let me reach back into this pot of gold. I mean, boy, there's a lot of coins.
There's a lot of coins.
Okay, here we go. Oh, wow, look at this shiny one. It says, do the Chargers have any offensive players left for Justin Herbert to throw to? The answer is no.
Yeah, wait. Can he throw to himself?
Actually, you sent us that video yesterday.
Yeah.
There's a convincing argument to be made that Justin Fields will have to throw to himself.
Yeah.
But Eckler gone in free agency. Keenan Allen just traded yesterday to the Bears. Mike Williams cut. I mean, those were inarguably the 3 most popular pass catchers on that team his entire tenure.
So they bring in Hayden Hurst, the tight end he was, I believe, last with Houston.
Baltimore, maybe?
He was with Baltimore for a while,
Yeah.
and I think he got moved to Houston.
Yeah, you might be right.
So Hayden Hurst, who is an excellent pass catcher, and he's coming over to the Chargers. And then you got Gus Edwards in the backfield, who is not a pass-catching running back. He is a running back.
Yeah.
And then you have Quentin Johnson, who had a huge issue with drops all of last season. We'll see if he could make some sort of leap in year 2. But to me, Chargers are going to make a move in the draft to go up to pick a wide receiver in the 1st round.
All right, here we go. Let's reach into this pot.
Yeah.
TD, could you do the honors?
Yeah. Let me just reach over. There we go. Let's move moving around here.
Yeah, you're really swirling.
Wait, hang on.
Gotta give it a good reach.
It's a deep pot.
Well, there was one. Yeah, there's the coin.
Yeah, there it is. Hey, what team fell asleep at the wheel during free agency?
That boy, Seattle. Hello.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
San Francisco.
You
Yeah,
guys
the only
awake?
one they got, they lost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, look, when people come over to your house and your house is a shambles,
Yeah.
they
God, I
leave.
thought you were about to get dumped.
What about what about the Jets? The Jets have felt like they didn't do anything.
No, they got who did they get? They got a
They
quarterback.
got a no. They got
Tyrod Taylor?
Oh yeah.
No, Drew
No.
Lock. Is that who they signed?
Did they pick up
Tyrod
no? That went to the Giants.
Yeah, he went to the Giants.
Tyrod Taylor went to the Jets.
Oh,
As
the
a
Jets?
backup and potentially have to start if Aaron Rodgers is the vice president.
Wait, did they pick up a running back too?
Aaron Rodgers is the vice president. That may happen. That
gonna
may
happen.
actually happen. All right, we reach back into the pot.
What? What about the Cowboys?
Oh, the Cowboys too.
Like I think
they got
finally-
Eric Kendricks.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, but
that's
only a
right.
one-year deal.
Yeah.
We reach into the pot, which all of a sudden, my goodness, it's taking. It's really swirling.
You're really looking for one. Yeah. I
Oh
mean,
my God.
God,
The pot.
just doesn't even say anything on the coin.
Oh, wait, here it is. Here it is. Okay. Will Russell Wilson continue to be the cringiest quarterback in the NFL? I mean, okay.
Like, I'm gonna take the magic 8 ball here. Signs say yes.
Dude, okay, here's the thing about Russell Wilson. When he's good, when the teams he's playing for are good, he seems less cringy. Like all of a sudden, I'm telling you, winning cures a lot. It makes you cuter.
Yeah.
I remember I would come home from a game we won, and Annie would be like, "Well, hello, big boy." And then I would walk through the doors, games that we lost, and she would be like, "Look at this fatso." I mean, it happened. I know I didn't love it.
But you know why it makes Russell Wilson less cringy?
Why?
He doesn't have to say as much.
It's a good
He can
point.
talk about the win. He doesn't have to try to come up with some reason why they lost and how they're
Point.
going to be better next time.
So Antonio Brown is out tweeting things again, and he's doing it all the time now with hashtag CTESPN,
Yeah.
which is very clever. But Antonio Brown quote tweeted some rumor mill NFL account, those aggregators. And he said, and the account said that Antonio Brown and the Steelers looking to make a reunion. And he said, I didn't know about this, but I'm down.
Well, good.
Yeah, okay.
But
All right.
could you imagine Antonio Brown coming back
I see what you're
to
saying.
play with Russ, and then
Oh.
Antonio Brown tagged Le'Veon Bell?
Let me tell you.
Wait, hold
a
on.
huge reunion back
hold
in
on.
Pittsburgh.
Let me tell you something that's not. You will successfully drink a cement mixer before Antonio Brown gets signed to
I'm
the
never
Steelers.
drinking a cement mixer.
Yeah,
Wow.
so there's no chance.
Wow.
There is no chance that he's going to sign with the Steelers.
Russell Wilson and Antonio Brown. I mean, that almost feels like a cement mixture. Like that would curdle.
It would absolutely. There's no chance. All right, let's reach into the pot of gold.
Got another coin to pull
Well,
out
we're
here?
gonna find out.
I don't even know.
Oh my gosh. Oh my
Where-
god. It's still going. This is just
Well, we've already pulled that coin.
Oh, there we go. All right.
Okay.
Okay. This shiny coin says, all right, so it's officially over, the frenzy of free agency. Do we have a winner? Is there somebody who stands heads and shoulders, or I should say, a team that stands heads and shoulders above the rest of them as like the undisputed champ of free agency in the NFL?
I still say Falcons. They may have overpaid for their quarterback, but quarterbacks cost a lot, and they got that much better at that position with, by the way, Drake London, Bijan Robinson, Kyle Pitts, all surrounding Kirk Cousins. Falcons win free agency.
Well, okay, there it is. TD, what is your thoughts here?
Yeah, I mean, if it's not the Falcons, I have to say the Texans. I mean, I get it. There was a huge upgraded quarterback there in Atlanta, but I just feel like CJ Stroud, adding a couple weapons around him, some more arrows in the quiver there, that makes the Texans really good.
Joe Mixon, by the way, 3-year extension.
Yeah.
with the Texans.
Yeah.
Got it.
So
got
not
it.
only do they get him, but they get him for the next 3 seasons. I'm going to say the Steelers for all the reasons that we already discussed. Russ Wilson, you get him on a song. Remember, the Steelers are only paying him
Yeah,
$1.2 million.
That's true. That's very true. I mean, it's nothing in comparison. $1 million for a Russell Wilson quarterback, which I understand he's cringy, but again, look at the stats from last year. If you take those stats and put them on Pittsburgh, they may win at least a playoff game.
Yeah. Well, let's put it this way. With Kenny Pickett, Trubisky, and with Mason Rudolph, who's no longer a Steeler, they made room for Russell Wilson by moving on from him. I mean, you've got to the postseason last year. They got steamrolled by the Bills, but you were in the dance. So with Russell Wilson, you have to assume it'll go better. Okay. Hard segue, but this is a really, really good one. All right, we have spent time with Rick and Marco with the San Diego Zoo many, many times. These guys are fabulous people. They're awesome in what they do at the zoo. They have this podcast that's entering season 3, Amazing Wildlife. Me and the kids listen to it. I talked to you guys about this. They just walked through the doors of the studio. Good morning.
Good
Rick,
morning.
Marco, how you guys doing?
Well, we're doing great, man. Buenos dias. Happy to be here.
I just got to point out, when I come into the office in the morning for us, we're getting ready to record, we do not have Guinness and Bailey's on the desk. I want to work in your studio.
I'm getting hungry.
It's Irish Day. I can't remember the name of the day.
It's 3 hours to Irish. This may be the last time we do it. This is really hard to organize. We're going to have a potato peeling contest coming up. We've already we've had green beer. We've had a cement mixer, corned beef and cabbage in a slow cooker. For Christ's sake,
Carrot Top is coming on the show in like 10 minutes.
Carrot Top.
Yeah.
We have Irish soda bread we haven't dug into yet.
Oh, that sounds pretty
right.
Listen, if you guys stick around, we're gonna get you hammered and you're gonna be full.
I mean, it's Friday,
Sounds
so
good.
Oh, it's a bar cart Friday.
and we are
Let's do this
celebrating.
every
We're celebrating the launch of season 3 of our
That's
podcast.
right,
So
that's
I
right.
feel like this is all on point. You know, it's a celebration.
Totally. Why not?
Yeah.
Exactly. Right. Makes sense to me.
Yeah, absolutely. What do you guys got coming up on season 3 of Amazing Wildlife?
Brian, just wildlife, all these great stories, right? The word amazing is in our title. The connections with wildlife, the people working behind it. I mean, their first episode, it's all about King Cobra, right, Rick? I mean,
Yeah. Well, so this is what's so fun about this season for us is
sorry, the beer. Not the beer. No.
it's not
The actual King Cobra.
yeah, King Cobra, the actual animal.
the
not
animal.
Yeah, just to
Right.
clear that up. But we could explore other options. But yeah, this story is fun on many levels because obviously King Cobras are fascinating in general. But we're talking about a specific female King Cobra that came to us through the unfortunate path of wildlife trafficking. So we talk about how damaging wildlife trafficking is in this episode, but we also talk about there is at least a happy ending to her story. She ended up at the San Diego Zoo.
Totally.
And now the other part of it too, we also talk about that the zoo's looking for the sort of like dating opportunity for her. We need to mix her genetics into the population. So we're looking for a mate.
I know. Think about that for a second, right?
wait a
Dating
second.
for a cobra, sir.
Now, I don't know. Like, can like a corn snake or like a coral snake like crawl their way into a cobra cage? And can there be like all of a sudden little?
Well, it wouldn't end well.
It would not end well.
No,
I mean,
because king cobras eat other snakes.
Yeah.
So it'd be like she ordered Uber Eats.
Yeah.
It got delivered right to her door.
Okay,
Definitely a faux pas.
so we're looking for another cobra.
We're looking for another one. Yeah.
Understood.
Yeah,
Understood.
But that's the thing, guys. The
I was gonna say love is blind. I mean, we
Exactly.
could do something with
Thank
pods.
you.
Yeah. We could have these
Thank
people
you,
partition.
sir.
Yeah, it'd be like, I look like the Megan Fox of cobras. And then the big reveal, it's like, she lied about the way she looked.
She's more anaconda.
I mean, I'll be honest with you, I'm sorry about the trafficking and everything.
It's really you want the male cobra to be more anaconda.
No,
that's really-
but I mean,
cool.
that's the nuance. I know we're making jokes, guys, but if you don't match up the right cobra to the right cobra, I mean, that cobra could eat the other cobra. So it can go quite the other way.
We joke about it, but it's kind of true.
Yes,
We can look at genetics and have the heart in the right place to make sure we get the right match for them. But in the end, it's kind of like people. If there's not the chemistry, there's not the chemistry. There's nothing you can do about it.
Except it turns into a cage fight that ends with death.
That's all.
Well,
It's like
luckily,
everything.
we talked to the curator of our reptiles, and she points out that they're so well trained in the nuances of just the body language of the animals.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
As they're doing the introduction, it's up to them to make sure it goes well, and it does or it doesn't. But they get them out if it's not going that well.
That's awesome.
So,
It's just amazing that see, here's the thing. I mean, I love animals. I love, especially with your kids, you kind of live vicariously through their curiosity.
right.
And so, like 100%. I said, we
100%.
listen to your podcast, and the questions that are raised during the podcast sometimes that you guys don't cover, I'm just like, yeah, we'll listen. That's a good one about the leopard shark, and we are going to consult Google's AI platform
There
to
you go.
answer
Oh,
that
yeah.
because I have no idea. But you guys are stirring up curiosity, which I love, and so does the San Diego Zoo. If you haven't been, I mean, who hasn't been? To
Thank
the
you,
zoo?
Fred. Thank you.
Get out and see Marco and Rick.
Yeah, to your point, man, like we're offering things for adults and for kids too. And it's an easy listen. You get in the car with your friends, your family, put it on the radio and just enjoy it. And then you're going to get to your location. You're going to learn so much about wildlife, right?
Now, it was just a couple weeks. Well, maybe, I guess a few weeks ago, it was announced that the pandas are coming back. Did you guys interview a panda?
We have it on our calendar.
Okay,
so we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
It'll be an experience,
The
right?
reality
I'm
is this
getting ready for
season,
it.
we have new episodes coming out every
Yes,
Friday,
totally.
and we know pandas are coming. We just don't know when yet. So we're working on the calendar just the other day.
Yeah,
And
literally.
we purposely leave holes in there for when the pandas show up, we're going to be interviewing people about how they got here, who we have, and what their personality is like. So those type of stories are coming up too. Yes, the cool story of the King Cobra is our first one for the season. It's out today. But then every other Friday, new episodes coming out. Things covering like matriarchal leadership within animals versus pandas versus all the stuff in between. It's going to be a really great season.
We're pumped for you guys. Season 3, amazing wildlife. Rick and Marco from the San Diego Zoo. If you haven't downloaded or subscribed or liked this podcast so it gets filtered to the top of your feed on the iHeartRadio app, you need to do it because it is phenomenal. Also, pandas, quick question before we jump out of here. When they don't match up with a mate, are we worried about the same things as cobras? Like, are we going to see a panda full on devouring another panda?
No, you're not going to see that. No.
Bring kids to the zoo.
It's a solid question.
Yeah.
It's a solid question.
It's fair.
It's like, I think that panda's eating another panda.
There is a 3-day window in which the female may or may not be receptive to the male.
Okay.
And if she's not receptive, it's more of a just talk to the paw.
Yeah,
It's more of a 7 to 10 day window with humans.
Well,
To be honest with you, the 3-day window actually matches up pretty perfectly with what's going on at the Ornberger household.
Oh, well.
All right, good to know.
So switching topics.
Yeah, no. Well, listen,
Jungle out
and
there.
actually, let's dive right into that. For the next 30 minutes, Rick and Marco.
We'll hold a counseling session.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Seriously.
We love when you guys come in.
We love
It's
being
a
here.
seriously awesome podcast. Like I said, amazing wildlife, San Diego Zoo. This is the stuff. You guys are really answering a lot of questions and making some entertaining content. Thank you for jumping on the show.
Yeah, I appreciate
appreciate
you guys. Yeah,
Awesome.
this was great.
Thank you.
Yeah. Well, listen, we continue 3 hours to Irish
That's
here on
right.
Big
That's
Rich,
right.
TD, and Fletch. And coming up next, the best way to celebrate, Carrot Top. He's coming to town.
He may or may not be Irish. We're going to find out next. We continue a St. Paddy's Day celebration with the most Irish guy we could find, Carrot Top, coming up next.
This update is presented by the California Department of Public Health. Aztecs hoops last night. The boys got the win in overtime, 74-71 over UNLV. Jaden Ledee, 34 points, 16 rebounds. That led the way for the Scarlet and Black. Coming up tonight, the semifinals of the Mountain West Tournament. San Diego State gets Utah State for a third time this season. The boys looking to advance to a seventh straight Mountain West Championship game. Padres have landed in Korea. They're going to play exhibition games on Sunday and Monday before they get the Dodgers on Wednesday in their season opener. And in the NFL, Keenan Allen traded from the Chargers to the Bears, and the Chiefs signed Marquise Brown to a one-year deal. What would you like to, or what does it take to take on Alzheimer's? Courage to learn the facts and know the signs, and confidence to talk to your healthcare provider about screening and early detection. Find out how you can take on Alzheimer's at takeonalz.com.
Big Rich, CD, and Fletch, San Diego Sports 760. Happy St. Paddy's Day to all who celebrate. It's a Bar Car Friday here, brought to you by Keg and Bottle, 10 locations around San Diego. But we put everything aside. We're doing 3 hours to Irish again. It doesn't look like Fletch is going to make it, unfortunately. He's going to tap out early like he did last year.
Come on. Come on.
Yeah, it's just every year with this guy. This might be the last time we do this. I think we all failed last year, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, it wasn't fun.
It wasn't easy. It wasn't great. But this is easy. This is great. We welcome on Carrot Top, who's actually playing Sequan Casino Resort next Thursday, the 21st, taking a break from the Vegas show to come out to San Diego, start his tour here in town with us. Hey, Carrot, how you doing, man?
I'm doing great. I'm very pumped to get there and do it. You know, I've been in Vegas for doing the shows here for like Luxor 18 years. So we don't go out on the road often. So this is kind of a rarity. We're very excited. Got to go, pack a bag and come out to see you. So it's very exciting. We're all pumped up.
Dude, Carrot, are you Irish? You got the red hair?
No, I don't. Everyone thinks I'm Irish. I just get free beer tomorrow, Thursday. But yeah, no, I just say I am. Yes, thank you for the beer. Yes, but no, I'm a little Hungarian.
So you had a clip go viral earlier this year where you were talking about a plane ride that you were on, and you were on the plane with Tiffany
Yeah.
Gomez, the crazy plane lady who said this mother effer
Yeah.
isn't real.
People still don't believe I'm making that up. They think, what do you mean you're on the plane? I was on the plane. Yeah, I have no idea really much more than anyone knows still to this day. But yeah, she lost her mind and just went nuts, and we all just watched her, and we were late for our next, our departure, and we 6 hours late.
Is there any chance she was talking about you?
Yeah, well, that was the original joke, because it lends itself that right away, like, that guy's not real, and if you look at me, I'm a little odd. So yeah, but then she was looking towards the back of the plane. Thank God I was up in front, and in fact, that was the funniest joke I thought of the whole thing, when someone had got a clip of it, and they were putting it out there, and my friends see it, and they were like, "You're sitting in coach?" I'm like, "No, I was not. That wasn't my video. I was not sitting in coach. I was more upset about sitting in coach than having her bomb the plane."
Oh, we talked about this actually. I think it was just last week. Once you fly first class, like, say it's even a situation where like the airline upgrades you because they screw up your flight or something, like.
Right.
It ruins you. Like, it ruins air travel from that point forward, because you get the champagne and the warm towelette, and you get the fork and knife. Like, it's like, you're a different human on the other side.
Yeah, it's absolutely night and day. And it even screws you more if you ever get to go fly private.
Oh my God.
So my friend had a plane, one of my rich guys, and he had a plane. So he said, fly with me. And I took his jet from Orlando to Vegas, and it was like, I think we were there in like 3 hours. No, from gate to gate, not even 3 hours, like 2.5. I watched a movie, had dinner, got pedicures, landed on the plane, and had a bikini waxing, and then landed, and boom, beautiful. So yeah, once you go private, then you really, that's tough.
Tell you what, that gives a whole new meaning to landing strip.
Right.
There you go.
Right. My God.
Right.
Yeah.
We're talking
a horrible visual.
Just a bright red landing strip.
Yep, not good.
I'm sorry.
We're talking with
That was
Carrot
my
Top.
fault. I started it.
Yeah.
No, that's we'll get easily off track, Carrot Top. I mean, we see a shiny object, we go. But man, taking a break from his Vegas show, is performing out at Sequan Casino next Thursday, March 21st.
Yeah.
And Carrot Top, you've been in a ton of movies. One of them that I think your only part in the movie was at the credits, The Hangover. You showed up in the camera roll. How did they like find you and say, "Hey, we need a picture of you"? Did somebody reach out to you? How'd that work?
Yeah, that's exactly how it happened. They were in Las Vegas, going around the casinos, filming stuff, just stuff, odd ends and stuff like that, those scenes. And they came by my showroom, and the guy came in and said, "Hey, would you be cool if they take a picture of you with you guys hanging out or something, like they're hanging out with you in Vegas?" And I said, "Yeah, sure." Now, this is before they were huge. I knew Zach Galifianakis pretty well, but I didn't know any of the other guys. And they all went into my dressing room, and they said, "Oh, man, that's cool." And then what do we do? We just we're sitting around, like, are we drinking? I said, "We should do blow. That would be fun." And they got all the directors like, "Seriously?" I'm like, "Yeah, I mean, that would be funny. If you go see Carrot Top when we're doing smack, let's do some blow." So they said, "If you're cool with it," I said, "Yeah, go find some blow." And then we lined up, Coke thing. We're all doing lines of Coke backstage. So they were all jazzed that I was cool with it. They're like, "Okay." I'm like, "It was not real Coke, it's sweet and low." So, but we had a, or was it? Yeah. But we had a fun time, and my phone blew up that day. Like, "Dude, you're in The Hangover. You're doing Coke off someone's belly." I'm like, "Yeah, I know. I wrote it."
That's awesome, man. So, Carrots, everyone's seen you in Las Vegas. That's like one of the prime shows to go to. But are you just picking up the show and bringing it to San Diego, or are you making any tweaks?
Yeah, we're totally going to do some tweaks. We're going to talk about all kinds of stuff. Everything in the politics to the thing to current events, all this stuff. In the next week that could possibly happen different. There's like a little throwback kind of for some of my fans that have seen me for a while. There's like a little throwback trunk kind of thing. But the show's always evolving. It's always come up with new stuff, and so that's what makes it fun. So it makes it fun. It's a fun show for that reason, because a lot of shows, especially Vegas shows, are kind of stuck in that they can't go outside their mold. Whereas with my show, it's like my show. So I just, I make up a joke on the site and do it, and I don't have to get rehearsal and practice and all that. So
I love it. I love it so much. I
if
can't
it
wait
bombs,
for you.
it bombs.
Yeah, well, and you know what? And that's the beautiful thing of the high wire act that is stand-up comedy. I mean, you are so exposed up there on the stage. I mean, you're vulnerable when you're trying a new act. Or you're
and I've got
in...
my little landing strip showing. It's weird.
Yeah.
It's really weird.
It's all right. A fresh wax. He's got a fresh wax rust here in San Diego at Sequan next Thursday.
A deep V.
A deep V. A super deep V. Carrot Top is going to be playing Sequan. Okay, so buddy, how did you get into stand-up? Like who did you see where you saw them on stage and you went, oh my gosh, like I have to?
It'll sound shocking because on my show is nothing like but George Carlin. So I saw George Carlin and I just thought, this guy is so funny. He reminded me of my father, just a cranky old man. And it was everything he said was so true. And I was like, kicking my friend, like, that is so funny. And it just resonated with me. And then I started to try to get into stand-up. And I didn't really know what my voice was going to be. I didn't know I wasn't going to be George Carlin. I didn't want to be, I wanted to be my own entity. So I kind of had this Crime Watch sign that was on my dorm room. And I thought it was funny. So I thought, hey, I'll walk on stage with it. And so I walked on stage and that was my first thing. Please welcome Canada. And I came out and I said, sorry, I was in the neighborhood, and I held up the sign. And everybody laughed. And I said, how good is our Crime Watch if they're not even watching their sign? This is not working. So it was like Carlin-ish clever stuff, but it was a visual, so it was clever though. And it was like that I had stolen it. So it was like irreverent that I stole it. And then it was a funny meaning. Like, then I'm watching the signs. Why do we have Crime Watch? And then from then on, it was just, coming up with, like anything, anything, just hundreds. I would start thinking of like a pencil for kids in school that had like, the little dental mirror on it. So you could cheat off the guys next to you at the paper, It would just be creative, weird ways of kind of taking a normal object and then kind of put a twist on it.
Man, being out in Vegas, a lot of characters out there roaming around the streets. How much of that inspires your act?
None. Yeah, no. I mean, it's just Vegas is Vegas. There's a lot of crazy people out here, but there's a lot of crazy people everywhere.
Yeah. Did you?
I mean, the town itself lends you many, tons of information and joke possibilities because and you get people in the crowds that are absolutely insane. I had a girl, a younger girl last night said I was her hall pass, and she was like freaking out, and her husband was like, no, seriously, you can have her for the night. And I was like,
well, and hang on a second, did you chaperone her to the main office?
Yes,
then?
exactly.
Yeah. I did. I asked her if she liked carrot juice, and then her husband's all crazy. Jesus,
I picture two very disappointed swingers in your hotel room, and you have the Jack LaLanne power juicer, and it's just carrots going. It's like, this is what you wanted, right?
Yeah, right.
Like this is what you were asking, right? Exactly. I mean, I think I made it pretty clear for you.
Yeah, we talked about carrot juice.
Did you make it out to the Super Bowl while it was there?
I did make it to the Super Bowl. Yeah, of course, the camera pans in on me eating a hot dog. That was very nice of them. I was telling my friends, nice shot on the hot dog. And I'm like, there's no way if you're going to shoot a video of somebody, you can't be eating a hot dog. No one knows, unless I said to my Instagram, if I knew I was being filmed eating a hot dog, I would eat it like a taco, like a corn on the cob. But if you don't know, it's just like a in the mouth. So,
Perfect.
Were you eating it? Were you eating it without your hands?
Yeah. No bun.
Yeah.
Just like a seagull.
I just had somebody else holding it.
Carrot Top joining us. He's playing Sequan Casino. He's going to be out there next Thursday, the 21st. You got to get tickets. Seriously funny dude. All right. So you mentioned you'll run into insane people. Celebrities are passing through Vegas all the time. Like, what are some of the biggest names that you've had come to your show, come to your green room, come to your dressing room before shows?
Yeah, we had Shania Twain. We've had Sting. We've had Queen. Queen was probably the biggest.
Wow.
Not the Queen, but Queen the band. And
like Elizabeth.
That was that was breathtaking. I mean, you're sitting back there having a Crown on the Rocks with Roger Taylor from Queen, and you're just like, holy shit, it's pretty cool.
That's
and
mind-blowing.
they're like, that was great, mate. That was a good show, mate. And you're like, oh man, seriously? He's like, yeah, I love all the things. Your Trump thing is so good. Your Trump jokes are so good.
It's awesome.
I There was no Crown Royal before I made Crown Royal. You know that, right? There was no crown.
After all, Queen, you get it.
I made apple juice. I made everything. See this T-shirt? I made these. There was no shirt before I was president.
Something I've always been curious about. When you have a residency in Las Vegas, and you said you've been at the Luxor how many years?
18.
So 18 years at the Luxor. Do they just give you like the top floor of the Luxor, or do you have your own place in Vegas? Or
I used to live in the very top floor of the Luxor with the light on.
Yeah, the room was with the light.
Yeah. And I used to do a whole bit about it, where I couldn't sleep. Like, here's me in my room, which is like lit. And so then I said, now they moved me to the Sphere, so it's just the same joke but brighter. So but I lived there for a bit. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. You have to go up and down the elevator goes like this on the way up to the Luxor sideways. So you get on the elevator and you're like, okay, I'm going back to my room. Everything's odd. And so I finally found a room out here, and a room. I'm a house. I found a little halfway house out here.
I rent a shed, $30 a night.
Yeah, exactly.
When they need the weed whacker, it stinks. But other than that,
it's like a halfway. Yeah, it's like a little. It's a detox center. I live out here, and
it's fun. I'll tell you what. This has been nothing but a pleasure for us. We can't wait for our San Diego audience and listeners to go out and support you, to see you again, Saquon, next Thursday, the 21st. Carrot, thank you for your time this morning. Thank you for the laughs.
Thank you guys for doing this, man. I look forward to being there. Like I said, our first show on tour, so we're excited.
Love it. Love it. Saquon.com.
There'll be a hot dog eating contest.
Yeah. No hands.
No hands allowed.
No hands.
No bums around. Bring a friend.
The seagulls at the beach.
All right. We got tons more coming up next. Big Rich, TD, and Fletch, San Diego Sports 760.
Hey, it's Fletch for primetimes.golf. Primetimes.golf. Get over there today and sign up. Doesn't matter if you're a terrible golfer, if you're a great golfer. It's all about building relationships, right? If you're an avid golfer, or if you just want to start playing some more, you got to get over to primetimes.golf today. You can build lasting relationships while playing a game you love or you hate or you just want to get a little bit better at. And right now, there is an exclusive group. It's for San Diego baseball fans. Read through the lines, people. If you want to get out on the links and start talking some baseball with some fans of the same team you support, get on over to primetimes.golf today and sign up for the group. Next Friday is going to be the first event for this group at the Vineyard in Escondido. I'm going to be there. I'm bringing my brother out, and you should come too. We'll talk some baseball while we're hitting some golf shots and having a couple beers. Primetimes.golf. They're going to create the pairings and the foursomes with the best strategic alignment possible. And of course, there's going to be the open seating table reserved for us at the clubhouse after the golf. Please register early so that primetimes.golf can work on these pairings and these groupings so you are aligned with people who think like you do, or maybe who have a different opinion and who want to learn some more about you and your beliefs out on the golf course, whether you're looking for networking golf or if you're looking for value golf, or that's the real home run here, right? $110 for 3 rounds of golf in San Diego at some of the top courses. You're talking Coronado, the Vineyard, Arrowwood. They have all these courses on primetimes.golf. It's the place to be, man. When you open up primetimes.golf today, the first thing you're going to see is the event out at the Vineyard next Friday for baseball fans in San Diego. So get over to primetimes.golf, sign up, get ready to hit the links. I am planning on being there on the 22nd. Come on out and play some golf.
Yeah. All right, listen, that was an awesome interview with Carrot Top. I think we need to recap that and continue our 3 hours to Irish on the other side. Big Rich, CD, and Fletch, 3 hours to Irish continues on a St. Paddy's Day celebration. Yeah. We have drank copious amounts of alcohol this morning already. We plan to drink a little bit more because it is a Bar Car Friday brought to you by Keg and Bottle. 10 locations around San Diego. Tony Conja coming in, owner-operator of Keg and Bottle. Also, Rachel Peter with Hodling & Co. She's going to come in and make us something called a Cameron Kick.
Well, I think you're going to say a Carrot Top.
A Carrot Top. Carrot Top just joined us. By the way, Carrot Top just joined us, and you're doing the beer trick again. It works every time, Fletch.
How does it do it?
That's amazing.
How many have you had?
This is just my second.
No, in your life.
Oh, a million.
1 million.
Okay, but Carrot Top, do you got what was the one part that stuck out to you guys? Because I have one very specific thing in my head.
He admitted kinda to doing coke with the entire cast of The Hangover.
Or did he? As he gets super close to the camera.
Yeah. Also, a hall pass?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so Carrot, this was the part that stuck out to me, TD. Carrot Top is somebody out there's wife's hall pass.
100%.
And she cashed it in.
You think there's more than one person that Carrot Tops the hall pass?
That's what I want to know. Text line 70470. Start your message with team. Who is your wife's hall pass? And if it's Carrot Top, leave a talk back on the free iHeartRadio app.
I'll be honest with you. Like, we've never had the discussion in our household, but I would guess if I know Annie, I would say like a John Cena. Like that comes to mind because he was just at the Oscars naked.
Yeah, he was.
She likes low body fat.
Yeah, right. Which when she looks at me, where she sees John Cena, I'm not really sure. But like I'm guessing for her. We've never had the conversation. Have either of you had the conversation with your wife? Like,
well,
who
Kendall's
would be
had
her...
the conversation with me. I haven't gotten to partake in this conversation. But like she told me,
she just comes to you and says,
if Justin Bieber ever was interested in me, you would have to let that happen.
Wait a a second. Wait, is that a direct line from Kendall?
Basically, I'll have her text and see what the exact line was, but it's pretty close to that.
So Justin Bieber, if Justin Bieber wants to get with me, you need to let it happen. Now, are you going to be there? Are you going to be like filming?
Hell no, dude. I also don't think I would let it happen. Like,
yeah, I mean, I guess if you can help it not
the hall
happen.
pass thing doesn't compute to me. It doesn't make sense because I know it wouldn't be reciprocated. Like, I don't get to go, hey, Mila Kunis, I'm Fletch.
Wait, is that who you would choose?
Oh, yeah,
I think so.
Yeah. Okay, I can see that. Yeah.
Man, I mean,
what would Sarah's hall pass? Like, I mean,
I honestly, I don't know.
Like, guess for her though. Like, if you think about like because everybody has that moment where you're sitting next to your wife on the couch, and all of a sudden something comes on the screen, and she goes, "Oh,"
yeah.
And then you're just
Sarah
like,
strikes me as a Gerard Butler girl.
Like tall, dark, and handsome.
I don't
not
know.
300 Gerard Butler, more like the bad,
like the goofy Gerard Butler.
Yeah, the movie with Jennifer Aniston.
Oh, the rom-com.
You know what was the dude that you said that Kendall also liked? The dude from Outlander. I could see
Sam
that.
Hugen?
Yeah, that whoever that guy
Sam
is.
Hugen?
Yeah, I mean, but because she gets so invested in shows like that, I
Outlander's
could
a terrible show.
That's
Why do
awful.
women love that show?
I don't
I'll tell you
know.
because
it's
Sam
lady
Hugen, if that is Sarah's hall pass, he might be my hall pass too. I'm gonna be honest with you.
So
It kind
Kendall,
of looks like he needs to bathe like all the time.
Kendall's
just
asked
so
me like
dirty.
20 times to try to get Tony to start carrying Sam Hugen's liquor because he has some whiskey brand. It's like a Scottish whiskey.
Oh yeah,
And she's
yeah.
like, please get Tony to carry it so that Sam would come down and do a bottle signing.
So you said to us during break, she has 5 hall passes. So it's Bieber, Hugen.
Ryan Gosling is on there.
I mean, Gosling makes sense, sure.
Is that why she was so mad at me and my take on Ryan Gosling?
Yeah, because Beyonce also might be on there.
Beyonce. Okay, wait, 4?
Oh God,
Kendall.
The 3 guys for sure.
Ugh.
Like those are her top 3.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Not
I
a
mean,
John Cena.
Yeah.
No.
Could you see it, John? Like,
She has the one who's the Wolverine, Hugh Jackman.
Hugh Jackman, man. So now, when you give her your hall pass, does she sit there in the room and listen to it, or does she?
She's usually like, "Why do you like older women so much?" Because it's always Jennifer Aniston, Mila Kunis.
I'll tell you right now, the Wolf of Wall Street version of Margot Robbie.
Yep.
I don't know if I've ever watched a movie and been more revved up. I like that whole interaction when she was like, shops closed, and they're sitting in the kids' room, and she's like, and he's crawling across the floor. I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I find this really pure. You know our buddy Paris?
Yeah.
He says, my wife's hall passes Tim McGraw and I get Faith Hill.
Oh wow. So there was a period of time.
Paris just described this. They're gonna swing on the next episode of Wife Swap.
I'm an Indian outlaw.
All right, fill up the text line 70470. Start your message with team. Who is you and your wife's respective hall passes? We want to know.
Yeah.
Man, oh man, it's on right now. 3 Hours to Irish is entering the final hour. Tony Konja, Kagan Bottle has just walked in. Rachel Peters. It's gonna get haywire.
Yeah, it is. We've been doing this now for 2 hours since 6 a.m, trying to make ourselves Irish. Hasn't worked yet. We're working on it for a 3rd hour coming up next. Again, Hodling & Co. in company. Top Shelf coming up next. Before we run, though, we got to do this. Fletch, you're looking damn good.
Should I go another button down?
Actually, let's
yeah.
Well, I mean, goes without saying.
Rachel, when you look over at Fletch there, do you think one more button should get popped open?
Yeah.
Yeah. Here it's on. Here, there you go.
Oh, yes, please.
Okay, there
Boom.
we go. Done.
It's gonna happen.
Done.
Yeah.
And the reason is because SDFatLoss.com, I have the confidence now. Like I can do it anytime. I pop the top on my hikes every day.
You know what? I stopped wearing buttons because I just always want them open.
Yeah, like I try to order shirts with no buttons.
Yeah. Otherwise, they're
just
getting unbuttoned.
It's basically a scarf.
If you too want to be a shirtless maverick running around San Diego, get on over to SDFatLoss.com today. Get the free consultation. Wayne and Chloe will set you up with a roadmap to really determine the next 2 months of your life and how you're going to lose 40 pounds. That's what happened to the 3 of us.
Well, no, you lost close to 50.
Correct.
I'm down over 35 pounds. TD lost over 30 pounds. And by the way, the beautiful thing about it is you keep the weight off.
Yeah, it's been amazing. And every time I see somebody I haven't seen in a long time, the first thing they say when they come up to me is like, wow, you really did lose the weight. And we really did. It's an incredible program. Talk to Wayne and Chloe today. It's a free consultation. You got nothing to lose except those unwanted pounds. And if you go the first 10 days and it just doesn't work for you, if you're not losing any weight within the first 10 days and you're sticking to the program, they will give you your money back. So sign up at SDFatLoss.com today. Get the free consultation. Start losing some weight tomorrow. Get rid of the yo-yo diets. Get rid of the fads. Get rid of the shots that you have to take. and just go with the good old-fashioned diet. sdfatloss.com. Coming up next, it's a Bar Car Friday, boys. It's hour number 3, Big Rich, TD, and Fletch on San Diego Sports 760. This update presented by the California Department of Public Health. Aztecs hoops. The boys get the win last night in overtime, 74-71 over UNLV. Jaden Ledee, 34 points, 16 rebounds. He led the way for the Scarlet and Black. Coming up tonight, 6:30 is game time between San Diego State and Utah State in the semifinals of the Mountain West Tournament. We get underway at 6 o'clock with pregame coverage. TBD whether I'm involved in that or not. It depends on how this hour goes. Padres have landed in Korea. They're going to play exhibition games on Sunday and Monday before taking on the Dodgers on Wednesday in their season opener. And in the NFL, Keenan Allen traded from the Chargers to the Bears for a 4th-round pick. The defending Super Bowl champs, the Chiefs, they signed Marquise Hollywood Brown to a 1-year deal. That adds to their wide receiver core. What does it take to take on Alzheimer's? Courage to learn the facts and know the signs, and confidence to talk about your healthcare to talk with your healthcare provider about screening and early detection. Find out how you can take on Alzheimer's at takeonalz.com.
Happy Friday to those who celebrate. Big Rich, TD, and Fletch with the San Diego Sports 760. We do it every Friday, but some Fridays are different from others.
This may be the first Bar Cart Friday where I'm a little nervous.
Why? What happened?
Look at
you mean-
look at what we got going on here.
There is an array of alcohols from Hodling & Co. that, I mean, it dwarfs the selection we've had in the past. Yeah, okay, I get where you're. This is a little.
Tony Concha, Cake and Bottle, 10 locations all throughout San Diego County, just passed over a bottle, I think, of what we're sampling first here. Dingle. Dingle Distillery.
Hang on.
Listen,
This is what we're starting with. Come on.
Okay, hang on. So Tony Concha, he understands our sophomoric humor. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the first step. Here we go. You know, I get a hint of berry.
So you've had dingle before.
No, stop. I got take a lap already.
Come on.
That's gold.
God, I was like,
very
please,
familiar.
God, land the plane. Thank
very
you. Yeah.
familiar. Thank
All right,
you.
let's see here.
Yeah, this is good stuff. Oh my gosh.
Okay. Rachel Hodling & Co. starting off strong. Yeah. Dingle Distillery. What are we drinking exactly here? A single malt whiskey.
Yes, this is our single malt from the Dingle Distillery. This is a very small distillery up on the island of Kerry in Ireland. I was actually just there in October. It's
Underwood?
What? No. Kerry with a K.
Is that 2 laps already? Holy Jesus.
Kerry with a
we just
K,
started.
but kind of near the Blasket Islands. So it's just gorgeous coastal town. The distillery was founded in 2012, so it's a little newer. But they're doing things that no other distillery is. If you go to Dingletown, you'll be charmed by the people and by the whiskey.
I
Yeah.
can't say that I've ever been.
Wait, time out. There's a place called Dingletown?
Well, the town of
You
Dingle.
don't know.
Oh.
I'm calling it Dingletown.
It's a train ride away from Dangle.
Yeah.
Dang it. All right.
I knew you guys would have fun with this one.
I'm so sorry.
We're loving it.
You know what?
And
here's the
actually, I'm no kidding aside, it's delicious.
Yeah. Okay. So you went to Kerry. Now, when you're in Ireland, I mean, it must be an obscene amount of whiskey that you're forced to drink while you're over there.
Oh yeah, and a lot of Guinness.
And a lot of Guinness.
Which is
Oh,
great.
we've been drinking Guinness all morning.
Because we're Irish.
Well, we're trying.
1 hour left. 1 hour left.
1
to be
hour
Irish.
left. We're gonna have a potato peeling contest coming up here in a little bit. But you might have to hold the stopwatch for that, Rachel. By the way.
I'm here for it.
Okay. Thank God.
Also, before we get any further along, special day today, boys.
It is a special day.
Gosh,
Yeah.
we have a presentation.
Yeah.
We have a gift.
Yep.
Okay.
It has been 52 of these weeks, Tony Concha.
Damn.
Yeah. So happy 1 year anniversary. We got you some flowers.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, we got you a card.
Yeah, if you guys aren't watching,
Listen, look at that. Look at that.
got me a card. Look
Yeah. I didn't spring for the roses, but you know, they're purple.
Yeah, they're purple flowers.
Yeah.
I think they might
You know?
be daffodils. Look, they're Von's signature. We spare no expense. The point is also, you can open the card. If you want.
Yeah. It's a lot of writing in it. Which is
And there's a gift for Lydia, not you.
Yeah.
Read it.
Yeah,
read
he's
it.
got hearts and
read
stuff.
it.
So
Actually, read the opening line on the front of the card. Before you-
Shiny hearts on the front.
I'm gonna need glasses. So
What, would you like me to read it for you?
read it for me.
Let's see here.
I wasn't planning on reading anything.
Look at I'm so proud of us. Look at everything we've been through, this life we've made, full of surprises, challenges, and moments we'll never forget. Look at that. Shad on a Bar Cart Friday.
It's got hearts on it.
Best.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah.
And by the way, they gave a gift card for Lydia. It says not for you or Lydia.
Well, we know who's in charge. Yeah.
That's actually really thoughtful of you guys.
Well,
Happy
happy anniversary. Pretty cool, man.
Big
Cheers.
game tailgate. Lucy, the big game goat.
Yeah.
All the steak and bourbon nights we've done at KMB. You've welcomed us into your family, and thank you, T.
We appreciate you guys. You guys are family.
Yeah.
Cheers to you guys.
Slancha.
Slancha. That's right.
Mhm. I like that on tacos.
Oh yeah.
What?
Oh my
Or
gosh.
cilantro.
I'm gonna be. Oh, you know what? And I forgot to mention. Obviously, it's distilled in Ireland. It's an Irish whiskey.
Right.
This is something that you're going to need this weekend. And Tony, what do we got for the listening audience at Keg and Bottle?
So people have been liking the discounts because they're different prices everywhere. So we're doing the percentage thing. So we'll keep that going alive. So mentioned either one of you boys. and
Yeah.
you'll see
Okay. All right.
10% off anytime. And if you do buy it by St. Patty's Days, you're gonna receive 20%.
Oh, how about that?
How you
It's
like that?
10% off anytime if you mention the
Anytime
show.
if they mention the show.
Look at that. Come on.
20% off.
Wow.
Do it today.
Do it today. Get out there now. Potato peeling in the very near future here. But Rachel, last time you came in here, I feel like TD was overserved. And he was trying to blame you. I blame him. Very little restraint.
Always my fault.
Okay, well, we did have a conversation in the last hour that today was going to be Rich's day.
I'm trying. You
And
saw
Tony-
what I've been doing.
Tony, Rachel, your challenge today is to get Rich to the point where he cannot walk out of the studio.
Well,
Right.
you're
Good thing
already
I brought
down
the
the
jello
first shot. I'll make sure they get a little heavier.
Yeah. Come on. Yeah. Rachel's up to the challenge.
Yeah, this is going to be a. Oh, also, by the way, we failed to mention Ada,
Yeah.
Rachel's childhood friend.
Her best friend in the whole wide world.
She's in studio with us, and I don't be embarrassed. This is this is great. We're glad to meet new friends. Rachel and Ada are gonna weave us through this whole broadcast. They brought us Starbucks breakfast sandwich.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
the
the bags are green.
anytime.
Right. Okay, so Tony Conja, Keg and Bottle, 10 locations all throughout San Diego County, just passed out. I mean, are they Jello shots,
Yes,
Rachel?
they are Jello shots.
Okay.
So along with that single malt whiskey you guys just tried, Dingle also makes a gin and a vodka.
Yeah.
So we have this vodka in the Jello shots you guys are trying. We were up till like 1 a.m. topping these off. I made around like 100. I'm having a party tonight at Swan Bar, 5 p.m. to close.
Wow.
So these will be there, and there will be plenty. Topped a apple cider Jello shot with the vodka with caramel, apple, and some Lucky Charms because they're super cute.
Those are Lucky Charms.
By the way, I got a shooting
love the
star on
topper.
top of mine.
I got a, I don't know, a heart or a horseshoe. One
I
of the
think-
two.
You know what? I think you actually got some of the granola cereal. You got the worst part of the box.
I did get a cheers.
Yeah.
Cheers, Tony. All right, here we go.
Cheers. All right, here we go.
Oh yeah,
Tasty?
there's some crunch in there.
Wait a
too.
second. I got none of the Jello.
I know, I'm eating the apple.
in there
We're
too.
going in there with a
apple.
pen.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Fletch, do you get one?
Oh,
Good.
yeah, it's down the hatch.
Oh yeah.
There I go. I got
I'm glad you're actually drinking today, Fletch.
Cheers.
Mm. Wow.
It didn't
that's
take a lot of
delicious.
convincing,
That's
Tony.
delicious.
That was well
Wow.
done.
Hold on.
Thank
Rachel.
you.
Well
That's my
done.
first time making Jello shots too.
Well,
Came out
since
really
that-
well.
I don't believe it.
Guess you found a niche that is going to work. Wow.
Wow, those are not light on the shot part of the Jello either.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, you guys didn't mess around.
Okay, listen.
Never.
We still have slightly stupid tickets to give away. We have a potato peeling contest coming up. Don't you worry. I got us all covered. I'm only half in the bag. I'm trying to get all the way in the bag today. 3 hours to Irish.
Yeah.
We're busy beavers. But first, this.
Do you have more glasses?
Oh, God.
Yeah, what
My
do
turn?
you have for us?
In the NFL, Patrick Mahomes is going to get another weapon. Former Ravens and former Cardinal wide receiver Marquise Hollywood Brown expected to sign a one-year deal with the Chiefs. Six-time Pro Bowler Keenan Allen. I can't even look. I can't even see this right now. Just a heads up. Keenan Allen's headed to the Bears for a fourth-round pick. Eric Armstead went to the Jags on a 3-year, $51 million deal. The Aztecs beat the Running Rebels yesterday, 74-71. Yeah! They move on in the Mountain West tournament. They're going to take on Utah State tonight at 6:30. Our very own Fletch will be doing something there.
I'm pretty sure
I don't
Fletch
know
is
what he's doing right now. The sit and reach. I don't know what's happening.
I dropped the soda bread. It crumbled everywhere.
Never pick up the soda bread.
Man, be
careful.
The San Diego Wave.
Yeah?
They're being sold.
To?
I don't know, but it's a record deal. $113 million for the San Diego Wave.
Why didn't we throw our hat in the ring?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. We could have got a GoFundMe
Can
or
you
something.
imagine if we were owners of a women's soccer team? What a mistake that would be.
What? We could have a Netflix special like the Deadpool.
Oh, yeah. What's his name? Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
Ryan Reynolds.
I do love him in Deadpool.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, definitely.
You know what? I'm curious, though. Was the NBA in action last night?
Yeah. There were some NBA scores.
Yeah, we should get through some of those.
All right. The Clips arted the Bulls 126-111.
They did what?
They arted clip art.
Clip art.
I don't know if I use this one here. The Bucks uncled the 76ers 114-105.
Uncle Buck.
Yeah, have I used that one before?
No.
Okay, good.
That's a good one. Is that John Candy?
Yeah, that was a good one. I don't want to say this one.
No, you have to.
Okay.
You're halfway in.
The Rescuers down thundered the Mavs 126-119. The Knicks backed the Trailblazers 105-93.
That doesn't make any sense.
Like
None of them make sense.
Like it does. The Rockets pocketed the Wizards.
Pocket rocket? Is that what you're trying to say?
That was the reference.
Is that what you're trying to say right now?
Yeah. Well, that was 135-119, and the Celtics, I think that's how you say it, Irish jigged the Suns.
Okay.
On a 3 hours to Irish score there, 127-112. I did it.
I watched some of that game. The Celtics are the real deal, man.
Right?
Oh my gosh.
Right.
And by the way, I was hoping I was turning on what could end up being a finals preview. I don't know. I mean, the Suns got it handed to them. The Celtics didn't miss a shot in the second half, I'm pretty sure.
Dude, the Suns missed their window last season, right?
It might have been.
Yeah.
Might have been the year for them. Okay, so
what are we getting handed?
So many things are happening right now.
What's going on?
So,
Okay. I have a brown liquor in front of me.
Right.
Okay. I also have something that says Smith's bacon flavor fries.
Is it getting hotter in here?
A little bit. Yeah.
My God.
I mean, I think maybe you should take the flannel one button down. I really honestly
Hang on.
Yeah. Well, why don't you loosen up a little bit? Look at that. Maybe one more. I'm looking.
Listen. By the end of this thing, it may all be unbuttoned.
Let's just pop the top all together. Okay, so Rachel, we go back to you. The brown liquid in the glass.
Mhm.
Brown liquid in the glass. This is our Writer's Tears. So last time I was here, we did Writer's Tears Copper Pot.
Oh yeah.
Today we're trying the double oak.
The double.
Ooh,
oak.
So
okay.
this
All right.
Irish whiskey is barreled in American and French oak.
Okay.
As
Okay.
opposed to just the American oak.
That Irish whiskey barreled in American and French oak.
Which, by the
Yes.
way, I appreciate the French because during the American Revolutionary War,
Yeah.
their Navy saved us.
Right.
I mean,
Right.
without them,
If you mix American and French, is it Irish?
yes, it's the associative property. That's mathematics, folks. Okay, so let's give it Writer's Tears down the hatch.
Oh, I like that a lot.
That's really smooth.
I like that
I
a
recognize the
lot.
French in that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a tickler. It's a tickler.
You know what's
Yeah.
Tony, you would.
Yeah.
Sicko.
Very familiar.
He's a real sicko, that guy.
This is tasty. This is tasty.
Okay, but the bag of the bacon flavor.
Yeah,
I
wait,
just want to
what-
open it.
So-
I mean, I'm sorry. I like the whiskey, but I'm really curious about the bacon flavored chips.
Yes.
What? Oh,
So-
God, now drinks are being mixed.
On my journey in Ireland, these chips were in basically every pub.
Yeah.
Bacon flavor, the most prevalent. They also have shrimp, and I think there's like a beef flavor maybe.
They hate
Bacon
themselves.
fries,
They
like,
hate themselves in
stuck
Ireland.
with me.
Yeah.
So when after having that as my savior every
Yeah.
night, I was like, oh, I gotta bring these back.
This has
Nice.
the most delicious aroma.
Are they not?
I'll-
Have you tried it?
No, not yet.
I'll tell you right now, the Irish don't eat a lot of chips at once. Yeah, the bags are small.
She had to
They're
bring
very
these back. yeah, it's like you brought us a quarter of a bag, and we appreciate that. No, hang on.
Oh God, they do smell good. Come on.
Oh
my God.
Yeah.
gosh.
They're kind of pork rindy.
We got to talk to 7-Eleven.
Available on
Wow.
Amazon.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Smith's bacon flavored chips, and flavor is spelt with a U.
Yeah, so
Those-
you know it's
Those
good.
dirty rotten Brits.
Uh-huh.
How would they do that to that? This is delicious.
These are
though.
absolutely delicious.
Is it very American
try
of me
one
to
of these,
want to
Caleb?
dip this into ranch?
Mhm.
No, you got you some.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. Get you some.
Mm.
That's what we
Get you
say.
some.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a good pairing.
What do you think?
Yes.
You look nervous.
Yeah. Why are you
Caleb.
nervous about eating a bacon chip?
No, stop. Get
Oh,
that
get me a
back.
break. Do not waste these bacon chips.
Wait, is Caleb a picky eater too?
No, Caleb is much more adventurous than me when it comes to eating.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
I
dude.
mean, yeah.
They made driveway creme brulee. He got the flamethrower out and they turned it back into soup. No, Caleb's like a real chef. Hang on. Get on.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Tell him what happened to your creme brulee. What happened? What did Dad do to your creme
What-
brulee?
what-
No, he took it, put a flamethrower to it, and it completely put it back to soup.
He was super pissed, by the way.
I was.
Yeah.
It was hours of work wasted.
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, whatever.
Listen,
It's
it's
fine.
a journey, though.
You know
It
what?
was, it was fun though.
It's a lesson learned. Now he knows he needs all the products necessary to finish his dessert. Otherwise, Dad's bringing out the flamethrower. Wow.
Anyways, these are great. The Writer's Tears Irish whiskey with the French and American oak is delicious.
and that's
Rachel.
That's the pairing.
Actually, I haven't done that. I'm gonna go wash one. Can I dip it? Can I do that?
Yeah,
Is it
yeah,
like
I'm-
Dunkin'
You can
Donuts?
do whatever you want.
Thank you.
I mean, as the Irish do.
That's the way to enjoy that.
Man, oh man.
A little sweet, little savory.
Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. Fletch, we have any little Irish music here on a Bar Card Friday? I feel like we got to get the party going here.
And also, do we do the potato peeling now,
Oh,
or do we save it for the other side?
What's your call? What do you think? Oh, right now. Fletch is saying now.
All right.
All right.
All right.
Thank
Listen,
you, Tony. Thank you.
Fletch, you get the music going.
Mhm.
I'm going to explain what's happened. All right.
Okay.
So over the years, we've come up with many different ideas on this show. We have competitions between the three of us, many times spirited. Last year on this very day, we had a potato peeling competition. It was between myself and Travis Dale TD. He won. And I'm not even talking about like won, but blew me out of the water.
I mean, if you look at me though, you would think like this guy could probably peel a potato.
Knows his way around the potato. There's no question about it. He's eaten them. He's seen them. He's peeled them. Look, the point is, I mean, my effort skills paled in comparison to that of Travis Dale. So we welcome in Fletch, the next competitor. This, again, may be the last time we try to turn Irish in 3 hours.
Yeah.
So this is going to be a hurrah for us. All right, Fletch, there's a trash can over there next to the door. Why don't you grab that? We're going to need it for the peels.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
okay.
whoa, Tony Conja.
And
Taking bottle 10
busy, there's a
locations
lot
all
of
throughout San Diego County.
And we welcome Fletch to this side. Get over here. Caleb, get the hell out of the way. What the hell are you doing over there? With
Making
his
creme brulee.
With his creme brulee, you fancy boy.
Okay. All right.
All
Fletch, how you feeling here on how many potatoes have you peeled in your life?
I don't know if I ever have.
You've never peeled a potato?
No, I have. No, because Thanksgiving we do it.
What?
But I'm not going to say I'm a pro.
What? Okay. All right. That's fine.
Okay.
That's fine.
What? You just got to go really fast with it.
Wait,
right?
wait.
Yeah,
Rachel,
I mean, I've
yeah,
definitely
Take
teased
out
these
your phone.
muscles.
You're going to
before.
time this for us.
Yeah, Rachel. Do you have a phone, Rachel? Okay.
She's got a phone. She's got a stopwatch. All right.
Anna's like, this guy's an idiot.
And Ada, you're correct. Listen, you know what the crazy thing is? Millions of people listen to this show every
Yes,
single day.
That's right.
We
That's
don't
right.
understand why. All right, hang on.
What happens if we cut ourselves?
Dude,
That's-
like,
like worst case scenario.
People out into the world.
Do we have a first aid kit?
Yeah, okay.
All right. You want me to count down?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so Rachel's going to count us down. Again, if this is how you prove whether or not you're Irish enough to hang.
I'm not.
What? Yeah, you are. Come on.
I hate that attitude. I hate that attitude. Rachel, if you will.
All right, Fletch. 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, he's wow.
Yeah,
That's actually a pretty strong start.
Yeah, there's a start. Good start. Now he's frantically trying to peel. Short strokes is Fletch's routine here. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to smoke Fletch on this. I mean, I will retain the belt as he's rotating the potato around. Now he's it's out of his hand. It's out of his hand. It's out of his hand. He's taking it off the ground. Oh, it's in the can. The clock's still ticking, man.
Yeah, don't give up.
Come
This
on.
reminds me of the Hardwood Balls Classic. Dude, when I was out there with you, I was thinking to myself, like, my player quit on me.
Wait, you don't need to dig all the way through it. Just get the skin off.
You got to get the skin.
Yeah.
You're getting so much potato. You're getting so little skin.
Wow. Okay. Wow. He's slowing down. He's winded. He's gassed. He's gassed already.
Is that it?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
well,
I mean,
no.
okay. And
we're
call
calling
it
it.
time,
We're gonna
Rachel.
call time.
For 56 seconds.
56 seconds,
Hold
everybody.
up
Oh,
your
wait.
potato. Hold up your. Wow.
Wow. Okay. Okay. All right. Hang on. I'm gonna walk over there.
All right, you get over there. I'm gonna get you. Yeah. All right. So what we. I'm going to be honest. What we just witnessed might have been the most piss poor effort of potato peeling I've ever seen in my life. I had a grandma named Rose Ruggiero. She was an Italian woman. She married a 100% Irishman named John Green. That is not a lie. John Green. She peeled a bajillion potatoes in her time. At 80 years old, she was peeling potatoes faster than Fletch. She had gnarled, arthritic fingers. She was a sweet old lady who loved to make some. You are a sick puppy. That is a guy who's got a profile on Granny's.
Yeah. Oh yeah. What? I didn't have headphones on. Is he saying he's dating?
I'll tell you right now, if you've got an octogenarian in your life, lock their doors. Fletch is on the hunt.
I was really in my head about cutting my finger off. I did not want that to be the day.
You can't remove a finger with a potato peeler.
The potato peeler does not know the difference between my finger and the potato.
Okay, hang on.
Rachel, you got that timer ready?
Okay, she's getting ready.
Okay,
she's getting set. Now, let me ask you a question. You watch Fletch.
Yeah.
You're the champion, so obviously you go second. Is there any concern whatsoever in your mind that you're losing this competition?
I mean, unless this thing goes flying out of my hand across the room, I'm retaining the belt. But I'll tell you right now, Fletch liked to start in the middle and only did a half bite of potato peel. That doesn't work. You got to start from end to end.
So how about this? You're getting some tips along the way. Okay.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Rachel, if you're ready, a countdown, please.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay. Wow.
Wow.
I'm going to be honest with you.
This looks like a
This
different
is pro, but
sport.
you're missing the trash can. But that's okay.
What's going on right now?
Don't need it. Don't need a trash can.
He might be done in.
Hold it up when you're done.
Oh my God!
Done.
He's done.
14 seconds.
What was the official time, Rachel?
14 seconds.
13 seconds.
You could have done 6 of them in the same time.
Oh my God.
Fletch, I stare at you and I think to myself, do you feel lesser than now that that's
No.
happened?
How many things does Travis do in his life with only 14 seconds? Hashtag Caleb's conception.
Yeah. Boom, roasted, double roasted. Take that, Caleb. Creme brulee. God damn. This is the best day of my
I don't think we
life.
can say that.
Wait, we can?
No.
I don't think we can GD anybody.
We are professional broadcasters. I've said that so many
Oh my
times.
gosh, we haven't even tasted the mixed drink from
Okay.
Rachel yet, Tony.
Mike Usher-
bottle.
Mike
Okay.
Usher
We're on
asked
a
me
tight
yesterday if our dump button was working, and I said I use it 5 times a day.
I want to apologize to everybody who's watching on YouTube,
Right.
Because some of these slip through the cracks.
Right. Mike Usher also, assistant program director Michael Usher came to us yesterday and said, "Hey, is there any way you guys can get out on time?"
Yeah, can we go to the herd like when the herd starts?
Right.
That'd be great. All right. So listen, it
my
is a Bar Car
gosh.
Friday brought to you by Keg and Bottle, 10 locations around San Diego. It is 3 hours to Irish on our St. Paddy's Day celebration here. We know it's on Sunday. We're getting an early start. We've been drinking Guinness. We did cement mixers. We did green beers. We have Hodling and Co. Rachel Peter in the house with her best friend, Ada. Okay.
Right.
It's a special
Right.
day. But you know what? We have this percentage in mind whenever we're getting after it. It's 80-20. Why is that? 80% of the time, we're maintaining our diet.
Right.
20% of the time, we're flying off We're flying off the rails.
That's
We're doing what we want to
right.
do.
And
We're
St.
enjoying life.
Patrick's Day is only 1 in 365 and a quarter of the time.
Well, that's funny you mention it. It's actually 1 in 366 on a leap year. Yeah.
Very true.
Yeah.
Very
yeah.
true.
So
you ought to know.
You're welcome, Ada.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I did it.
That's like her fourth shout out. Every time we do it, she turns beat
Why is
red.
that a laugh?
She turns beat red. Okay. Listen, the reason we bring this all up is because we've been losing weight on this show. Okay. And it's incredible. scfatloss.com. I started our journey at 305 pounds. I'm down into the 270s. Fletch, he was unrecognizable.
Yeah.
I mean, we were rolling him into the production
Another
studio.
button just got popped. And then he did a little flippity flip so you could really see that deep V of hair.
I'll tell you right now, he's got that Mediterranean tan. That guy's got dark nipples, and I love everything he's doing with his bod right now. And the reason is he's down over 45 pounds with SDFatLoss.com. I've lost over 35. TD's lost 30.
Yeah.
SDFatLoss.
31. I'm sorry. Thank you very much.
Over 31 pounds
Yes.
down. SDFatLoss.com works. See, a lot of people, they get on fad diets, they lose weight for a stint, and then they gain it all back. That's called yo-yo dieting. We hate yo-yos. In this, we threw all of our yo-yos away. We were like, screw that.
Right into the parking lot. We skipped them across.
like
Because before SD Fat Loss, we had a ton of yo-yos.
Dude, I mean, we had probably more than any adult should have. We don't want any reminder of the yo-yo dieting we used to partake in. So we got rid of that. And with scfatloss.com, you too can lose the weight that you've been wanting to lose. It's the Ides of March. It's March 15th right now.
It is the Ides of March.
Okay. You know, you started the year, you said you want to lose the weight. You haven't lost the weight. scfatloss.com. Check them out at scfatloss.com.
This update presented by the California Department of Public Health. Aztecs Hoops. The boys get the win last night in overtime, 74-71 over UNLV. Jaden Ledee, 34 points, 16 boards. He led the way for the Scarlet and Black. Coming up tonight, semifinals of the Mountain West Tournament. Aztecs get Utah State for a third time this season as the boys look to advance for a seventh straight Mountain West Championship game. Padres have landed in Korea. They got exhibition games on Sunday and Monday before they get the Dodgers on Wednesday in their season opener. And in the NFL, Keenan Allen traded from the Chargers to the Bears for a fourth-round pick. The defending Super Bowl champs, the Chiefs, they signed Marquise Hollywood Brown to a one-year deal to add to their wide receiver group. What does it take to take on Alzheimer's? Well, courage to learn the facts and know the signs, and confidence to talk to your healthcare provider about screening and early detection. Find out how you can take on Alzheimer's at takeonalz.com. San Diego Sports 760 is Big Rich, TD, and Fletch on a bar card Friday. And while we wait for the guys to get back, I'm going to tell you about Prize Picks. Prize Picks with promo code Fletch is your way to start enjoying sports and get into sports heaven. Prize Picks is America's #1 daily fantasy sports app. Over 3 million active members. The easiest, the most exciting way to play daily fantasy sports. And unlike some of these other apps on Prize Picks, it's just you against the numbers. No sharks, no competitive leagues. All you're doing is picking more or less on 2 to 6 player stat projections, and you can watch the winnings roll in. And right now, with all these little demons and goblins in the Prize Picks app, you can win up to 100 times your money on Prize Picks. With as little as 4 correct picks, you could turn $10 into $1,000 with pro basketball, hockey, college basketball entries today. College basketball, I'll tell you, has been very profitable for Fletch over here, me, because over the last few weeks with Aztecs basketball and the different conference tournament games, I've been racking it up on Prize Picks. I've gotten my total on Prize Picks since I've started telling you about them over the last, 3 months now, up to $1,500 profit in the Prize Picks app. You got to get over there, download it today, download the Prize Picks app, use promo code Fletch, get a first deposit match up to $100. Prize Picks, super simple to play. I can make my pick, submit my entry in less than 60 seconds. I did it this morning on the golf tournament that's going on right now, the Players Championship. Get on over to Prize Picks today. Download the app. Use promo code Fletch. Get a first deposit match up to $100. Tony Conja, get on that microphone. 1 year anniversary. Any regrets of joining our team over here?
It's been a tough year, let me tell you.
It's been a tough year with us?
No, not with you guys, but it's been a good time. Something to look forward to every week.
We've loved having you, and we're so glad you're here. And as the guys make their way back in the studio, we got Rachel from Hodling & Co. We got Tony Conja from Keg and Bottle, Rich and Travis, who are actually coming back to their show.
Sorry, guys. We were so busy.
It's all right. I told everyone about Prize Picks.
You did. You did.
Yeah, you did? Oh, hey, look at you.
So download the Prize Picks app. Use promo code Fletch. Get a first deposit match up to $100.
Serious
You're
question.
a genius.
So during Aztecs games, the football side, I never put any of the props on them because I'm in the game doing the call. But as a pregame host and halftime host, do you feel comfortable doing it?
Mm-hmm.
Comfortable might not be the right word. I've been doing it, and I got to tell you, like last night, I made some money.
Okay.
Wow.
So I'm guessing you had Jaden Ledee.
Oh yeah. Jaden Ledee. It was like 26.5 points plus rebounds plus assists combined.
Dude, he
easy money.
Smash the more than, boys. Smash the more
By
than.
the way, Tony, who are you working out with this morning?
Yeah, just a couple of guys that
Over
play
at-
basketball with.
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
So I ran into them on accident on Monday, and they were just working out, and I'm like, I'm working in, and I was so sore the next day. I came back for more.
Dude, yeah.
Came back for more.
Yeah.
So
You-
Tony
you look
Conja,
right.
by the way, and I don't know if you want me sharing this on air. You're like close friends with the Gwica Rope.
Yeah. He was at my house last Thursday.
So we're going to play a clip, and you're going to tell us, is it Tony Conja working out or
Tony, who's your hall pass?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We were talking about this.
Wow. Wait,
So-
hang on. Who's Lydia's hall pass?
Oh, I know Lydia's hall.
Jason
pass.
Momoa.
Jason
Like
Momoa.
that. So she was with Jason Momoa at a.
Wait, whoa.
We hit the
You mean
rewind
like
button.
she was hanging out with.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
She was with. Yeah. But no, not
Yeah.
hanging out. Yeah,
yeah.
well done. Yeah. No, she was hanging out with him, but that's not her guy. There's a guy named Michelet or some guy like that.
Oh, the Michelin Man.
The
So-
tires from
No,
Ghostbusters?
dude, it's some dude named Mike, but he's
Michelet.
I'm sure I'm messing it up. But
Michelet Marone?
Wait,
perhaps bunch of
Timothy
bunch of
Chalamet?
tattoos.
Oh, wait. Hang on.
Let me
Is
see.
it-
Let me come over.
Yeah, look at this guy.
Oh yeah, that's the guy.
Oh,
Dude,
that's
dude,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
the guy.
Yeah,
How do I compete with that? I need
Yeah.
ladies to compete.
I'm gonna be honest with
Rachel.
you. That's everyone's hall pass.
Wait, Rachel just winked at me.
Yeah.
She just winked. She's like, "Yep."
That has happened.
Yeah.
Ada, what do you- Ada,
He's in a-
is that yeah?
If
Yeah.
he's in a suit, if he's in a sultry unbuttoned collared shirt, or if he's shirtless, that Italian actor.
I mean, I'm pretty sure like when he's not at work, he's still wearing like one of those eye bandana mask things, like Zorro. That's how he watches TV.
Yeah.
Otta, scale of 1 to 10. Michael Marone.
Michelle. It's Michelle.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Michelet.
That's an eight.
Solid eight.
That's an eight.
Wow.
I'll tell you what, on the Richter,
time out.
on the Richter scale, that's movement.
Wait,
though.
wait,
That's
hold
a
on.
That
serious-
means we're
hold
like
on.
a 1.5.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't even rank.
Wait a second.
Even
Michelle
on the scale.
If Michelle Marone's an 8, yeah, I'm like a.
I'm a solid 1.
I'm in the. Well,
You-
no,
you got like a 2,
Tony's
I would
a
say.
1.
no, I don't have a. I mean, I'm like a point something.
All right, well, we
Wow.
deal with our fragile male egos, which are getting broken all morning.
Yeah,
Get
oh
on over to Keg and
God.
Bottle
What
today.
did Ada just do to us?
You're going to need to drink to keep up with,
Yes,
looking
we gotta
ugly
catch
all
up.
day.
We gotta
So-
catch up.
Should we taste
So
this?
we've got like
Yeah.
cocktails lined up. So
Yeah,
let's
yeah,
go.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, hang on.
Let's
What's
go.
this-
Let's go.
what's
What
this
are we
one, Rachel?
drinking,
All right, so I'm
Rachel?
calling this one the Lucky Hand. It's
Well,
Lucky Hand. Writer's Tears, Lucky Hand, because you got to write with your hand.
Jingle.
Do other things with the right
It's a
hand
theme.
or left hand, but I use my right hand. So.
sweet.
My right hand's my lucky hand, I guess.
Wait. Do we back up? Do we move on?
Okay, moving
Drink
on.
the drink.
So this has the Double Oak Writer's Tears, as well as our Luxardo Cherry Vermouth,
Oh, this is
delicious sweet vermouth, and then we also have the Luxardo Bitter Rosso in
good. That's
there
where the
as
spice
well.
comes from.
Yeah.
Wow.
And no,
Wow.
the spice I think might be coming from the cocoa bitters I put in there.
Oh my
The
gosh.
cocoa bitters.
Cocoa bitters, yes, and then
This
garnished
is-
with a classic Luxardo Maraschino cherry. Can't get any better than the
This is-
Luxardo Maraschino cherry.
This is top shelf. This is
Yeah.
top notch.
I love it a lot.
Wow. Yeah. Holy smokes. Yeah, this is good. Do we want to taste this this little taster before we go to break?
I think we should.
Yeah.
We have another. Is that the other writers?
So this is the Irishman, the
Okay.
Harvest.
No, this is very Irish.
Yes, it's a
Yeah.
blend of single pot and
Called
single
Irish.
malt whiskeys from the same distillery as Writer's Tears, from the Walsh family.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Is this
The
also
Walsh family,
in-
also from 90210.
yeah, Brandon and what's her name? Shannon?
No, that was her real name.
Oh,
Brenda?
Brenda.
Brenda.
Is it Brenda
It was
Walsh?
Brenda.
Brenda
Brenda
Walsh.
Walsh.
Wait, was that the mom?
No.
I'll tell you what. The
That was
mom.
Shannon Doherty?
When I look back on that show, the mom does things.
Dude,
What?
I'm feeling the same way. Also, Aunt
You know what
Becky.
that? You know what that means? It means I've matured,
Yeah,
guys.
right.
Feel good about that.
Yep.
All right. Anyways, straight from the Walsh family, we have the Irishman. Let's give this a sniff. and-
Wait, hold on, Rachel. Why do you look disappointed?
I'm not.
What?
I'm just excited because
Okay.
I'm throwing this in a mind eraser.
Oh, is that what we're having next?
Oh yeah.
Okay, go. Yeah, of course.
By the way, Ada, if you don't want to be on camera, you are.
Mhm, mhm. Yeah, mhm. Oh my gosh, this is so good.
Yeah, just get in the picture.
What? Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. This is it, Rachel. Wow. We can pick this up at Keg and Bottle, 10 locations all throughout
Yes,
San Diego
yes,
County,
yes.
Tony.
Yes, you can.
Wow,
And
look at
it's,
that.
Like we
right
said
on the
earlier,
screen.
on
Wow.
sale for you guys. 10%.
Hold that in front of the camera.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at that.
20% before the night.
Wow.
I love it.
Yeah, this is fantastic. All right, quick break.
We got to take a break. It is 3 hours to Irish. We had our Guinness. We had our cement mixers. We had our green beer. We had our Irish soda bread. We also enjoyed a potato peeling contest that Fletch lost by 40 seconds.
Everyone would have lost it. It's like trying to shotgun against you. It's not going to happen. You're not going to win.
Well,
And this
listen.
is when Prize Picks was supposed to happen. So download Prize Picks, use promo code Fletch, get a first deposit match up to $100. But I already told you all the deets at the beginning of the
I
segment.
love it. I love it so much. We continue on San Diego Sports 760. It's Big Red Stadium Fletch on a Bar Car Friday brought to you by Keg and Bottle.
Yeah, man, we got Rachel Peters from Hoagland & Company. We got Tony Kanja, Cake and Bottle, 10 locations all throughout San Diego County, and it is a Bar Cart Friday, and we are going to be Irish here in the next 14 minutes. Oh, and we got tickets. Wow.
Big Rich, TD and Fletch, San Diego Sports 760. It is a Bar Cart Friday with Tony Kanja in studio, Keg and Bottle, 10 locations around San Diego. Also, Hoagland & Co. is back, as promised. Rachel Peter, last time she is it Peter or Peters?
One Peter.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
That's all you're into.
I will never correct you, but
No.
Wait, have we said Peters every time?
this
You have.
all morning, yeah.
What?
I was listening from home, and I was like, do I text them?
Yes! You immediately call us out.
Honestly, we tell this to everybody. There's an open door policy in this studio. We literally had salespeople who just happened to be listening to the show yesterday on Pie Day, who bombarded the studio to help us judge our pies that we baked. One of which on air, we started a small fire in the studio yesterday.
It's fine. It's the third one we've done, so we can handle them now.
We've had 3 fires in the studio. Anyways, long story short, if we get anything wrong, we don't have egos with that. We get a lot wrong, a lot more than just names.
And here's what's right. Tonight, 6 o'clock, pregame show, San Diego State, Utah State. It's the third time they've played each other this season. It's for a trip to the Mountain West Tournament Championship. Huge game with the Mountain West Player of the Year as voted by the media in Jaden Ledee.
Yep.
And the Mountain West Player of the Year as voted by the coaches in Great Osibor. His name's literally Great. Which is kind of
great.
His name's Great.
Great R-E-A-T.
I thought you've been saying Greg this whole
Great.
time.
Great.
Great.
What the hell is the matter with
is it
his
spelled?
parents?
Is it spelled like that's great, or is it like I'm going to grate the cheese?
No, that's great.
These are my children, fantastic and fabulous Ornberger.
Well, and here's the crappy part about it. He is great at basketball.
Wow, phenomenal.
Yeah.
Come to KMB and watch it tonight.
This is going to be a massive game. Get to KMB Bistro. I'll swing by after the game, actually, Tony, and we'll raise a glass of Pliny the Elder. Huh?
Yeah, absolutely. We can do that. And if you can't come by and get some green beer kegs this weekend.
Oh, yeah. Wait, the kegs are green?
The entire kegs this weekend are green. You have to ask for a non-green keg.
No way.
Is that every beer or just like lagers?
Anything that's light. Blondes, lagers, redheads.
Redheads. Yeah. Speaking of Anna, actually, Rachel Peter. You said that you're like, oh, I was super bummed I missed Carrot Top. And then I thought, wait, is Carrot Top your hall pass?
Oh yeah, we just
Wait,
talked
you
about
need a
that.
hall pass? You're not married.
No, she doesn't need it. Well, actually, we don't know.
Yeah, we don't know. Are you
Relationship-
married?
I'm not married.
Relationship status: single. It's complicated. Engaged, married.
Boyfriend?
Wait, well,
That was
wait.
it.
Oh,
Wait,
that wasn't-
yeah,
that
wait,
It's a
wasn't-
recent
that
development
was not
since
an
the
option.
last time I was
And
on.
I'll
So,
say this right
yeah.
now, and we're willing to announce and congratulations to Caleb Dale
Yes.
and Rachel Peter.
Wow.
Yeah, we wanted
Are they having a
to
kid?
on
Wow,
air.
strong pull.
Yeah, you only left the room
Nicely
for 2
done.
minutes.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
my God.
TD, you're gonna be a grandpa.
I have never been so proud. I gotta tell you.
Travis, is it weird that you're only like a few years away from being a grandpa?
Nah, don't talk about that.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. Wait.
Grandpa Dale?
What?
Grandpa Dale.
He's one mistake away from being a
Hey,
grandpa.
Caleb.
Caleb, you hear that?
Spinning.
Yeah, it's going to be great. Look, the point is, we're in studio with Hodling and Co. We've done this before.
We have a cocktail on deck.
You've got a
We got a
cocktail in
cocktail on
hand.
deck. What do you call this cocktail?
So the cocktail classically is called a mind eraser, but today we're calling it the With or Without You because this cocktail was invented around the 80s and
Love this.
you too in the 80s.
You too.
So
Yeah,
With or Without
Sphere,
You.
Las Vegas.
My
it all makes
boyfriend
sense.
actually
Carrot
named
Top.
this cocktail, so
Wait, he named it With or Without You?
yeah, he
That's
put a
a
lot
bad-
of
that's a
thought
bad
into
sign.
it.
Is
And
he-
he would
is
get
he a
mad
big-
if I didn't say that right now.
Or is he a big Joshua Tree fan?
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Are
Yeah.
you gonna
that's
sing a
probably-
cheers?
Yeah, so this
Cheers,
is
Winnie.
Irish whiskey
Oh,
and
God.
Luxardo
Bobby, get over
espresso,
here
equal
behind us.
parts topped off with sparkling water. This is a chugger, so slancha.
So,
Oh.
cilantro.
Some people say it tastes like soap.
Wow.
That's really
Holy
tasty.
smokes.
Oh,
Wait,
yeah.
hold on.
It's like an Irish
Did
espresso
you
martini.
say, yeah, would you say there was coffee in there?
Yeah, Luxardo espresso liqueur.
I didn't. I'll be honest with you. I didn't hear what you said prior to drinking it.
Yeah, so it had the Irishman in it.
Okay. Yep.
Equal parts Irishman, the one right in your hand.
Golly.
And Luxardo espresso liqueur is secure, has beans from Brazil, Colombia, and Kenya, espresso beans made in Torellia, Italy, all the Luxardo products.
I thought that's what I tasted.
Yeah.
No,
Look,
it's
I'm going to tell you
delicious.
right now, guys.
I'll tell you right
by
now.
the way I'm feeling, I'm Irish.
Oh, we haven't
You have
even had corned
7
beef yet.
minutes.
We're going to have corned beef post show.
Yeah.
We'll go TikTok live in about 30 seconds here. So if you're wanting more Bar Cart Friday, get over to TikTok at Big Rich TD Fletch. Say hi to Rachel. Say hi to Ada. Say hi to Tony. And you can look at Caleb for a while too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Look
Just
at him up and
Hey,
down.
Caleb.
Look
Caleb.
at him.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Look at him.
Yeah, no, I get it. Yeah, because honestly, Caleb many times over has told Fletch, I will cook you on the basketball court. And he said it's true. He just whispered him. He said he's confirming the truth to that statement.
Thank you to everybody here for Bar Cart Friday. Hodling and Co. Rachel, Ada, thank you for being here. Thank you to Carrot Top.
Ada.
Ada.
Her
name is
Sorry.
Ada.
Sorry.
You ought to know this by now.
Carrot Top was awesome.
Never
The guys
guess.
from the San Diego Zoo, awesome. Rick and Morty.
Marco,
Right?
Rick and Morty.
Rick and
Rick and
Marco
Morty.
with the Is It Amazing Wildlife? Is that the
Amazing
podcast?
Wildlife Podcast. I
It's not
heart
Thank you to
spectacular
the Brodies,
wildlife.
the dogs, the hangers, the bangers. Thank you, Rich. Thank you, TD. Tony, happy anniversary.
Happy
Happy
anniversary.
anniversary,
Love you guys. 1 year.
slancha.
Yeah, cilantro. Get the cake and bottle. Load up for your St. Patty's Day party. We'll see you
Great
Monday.
beer. Let's
The
go.
herd is next.